Oh,
Well, looks like it's working. Sweet.
yeah, buddy.
Yep, looks. Yeah, I put in the WhatsApp that I was going to go live, but because Sean said he wasn't,
Right.
but they're just filling for Sean.
Yeah, I have no clue what happened last night, man. I was watching it and I'm like, oh my God,
It
that
went a
show,
little,
it went sideways quick.
yeah. What's up, SC Redneck? It came back around. I watched more of it. I just let it run while I was working here.
What's up, Redneck? What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, Dwayne, I've been trying to unglue these tires for like 2 hours, maybe longer. It's definitely longer because I started doing it before I went out and I swapped the sand tires over to the Razor. Yeah, I shaved, got a haircut.
Oh, you guys go this weekend, right? Or next weekend?
Yeah, we go Sunday or Monday. Depends on my dude should have the door to my trailer done, which I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's working on it. He's got all the parts for it. What's
What's
up,
up,
JD?
JD? What's up, business?
No Sean tonight, but so I went out there, had to pull the cover off the belt because when you're at the dunes, I have found with my razor, it's best to run no cover on the belt to let air get in there.
Right.
So
Does sand get bunched up in there too, or no?
yeah, I've never had an issue with sand. Like I've done it that way for
No, I
three
mean,
years.
no, I'm talking about with the cover on.
With the cover on, I've not, no, it doesn't really get in there.
What's going
Oh,
on?
wow. Wow, that's some hate, JD.
That's it. You're blocked.
Yeah. If I had speakers, they'd be centered. Or at least move the camera to make it look like it. What's up, Dirt? But yeah. So I found my yellow rims that have chrome rims, and I glued these trenchers on because I could never find the other rims.
Right.
Well, then I found them. So I'm trying to get these unglued. And oh my gosh. I've been using that debonding stuff.
Doesn't
I
work.
don't know if I don't know if I use the strongest CA in a man because I literally just filled the lip and let it sit.
Oh, wow. What is it? The gap filling, or you got the thin stuff?
Thin stuff, what I've always used, and it's just stuck.
Did you try a little bit of heat?
No heat yet. That was next. But I don't want to warp the rim. These are the original 1986 rims.
I don't know if it'll warp it. I mean, a little bit of heat on it might loosen it up a little bit.
But I
But
think I'm going to put a
if they're molded anything like the original Ascent wheels, then yeah, I don't know.
yeah, 3 a.m. comes early. So I found my old sand paws,
Oh
and
wow.
I want to put them on here and take this to the dunes, and I got to uh, um, brushless motor I can throw in it for now
Right.
because I think I'm going to use this motor. What's up, Dirk? What's up, Joe? I sent you an
Come on,
email,
Dirk.
Joe.
Joe.
Uh, this is the old Monster Mash. So
Oh
I
well.
think I'm going to use it to enter the brushed class the MFO1X challenge for poor boys.
Oh,
So pull this motor out and put it in the uh, Beetle. Dang, JD, the man that never wears sleeves, so it looks like he has arms, is wanting to bust on me.
uses a sleeve for a bandana.
Right. He cuts the sleeves off so he can save money on those. The pride of Arizona. He's in Arizona, right?
No, JD is in Albuquerque.
New Mexico. That's
Yep.
right. And I don't even know if they make these tires anymore. These 2-2 trenchers. Like I got the back of this one. There's trouble.
What's up, Eric?
Double trouble. Perfect time to start talking about a mud boss.
Go right ahead. I don't care.
Oh my gosh, you're wearing the Syracuse shirt. I understand why because of the tornado and stuff, but I watch Tim the Tap Man, and he's been playing the new NCAA,
Mm-hmm.
and he was wearing a Syracuse jersey, and they said he looked like the Water Boy. You're still muted, Eric, if you didn't know. Uh, so he named his head coach for his team Bobby Buffet because he's like Bobby Boucher, and they called him Bobby Buffet.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like all of Tim the Tap Man, he's wearing a Syracuse jersey, and it says Bobby Buffet on it.
No, I'm not wearing the shirt because of that either. I just happened to grab the
Oh,
shirt out of the drawer this morning. It just happened to be this.
Oh,
Hey,
fellas.
Josh,
What's up, Dirk?
is that the tread pattern you got going on right there?
yes,
Amen.
they have them.
What's up, Dwayne?
Yes, sir.
JD?
All right, these might get some knife action then.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the Trencher T 2.2.
Yes,
Yep.
that is it.
They are $24 for two.
Because I have them on the chrome rims.
Yeah. Hey, Christine. Yeah, Amy's got them right now.
It's just these will not come unglued.
Did you try to put them in a bucket of acetone?
I don't want to ruin the rim because these are the original 1986 Blackfoot rims.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I've been trying to use the unglue,
Oh, okay.
and they're just taking forever, and I gotta leave.
All right, here's what you do. Preheat your oven to, I think it's
I've
250.
never had luck with the oven one. Have had more luck with the boiling, but the oven one, man, I I know what you're saying. Where you preheat it, let it go up, shut it off, throw them in, let it sit until it cools off, then pop them.
Yeah.
Never had one pop that way.
Wow. That's only ones that didn't pop that way were the scent ones. That's the only ones that haven't popped that way. But once you get
Yeah,
a
I was,
little
I was gonna
edges,
say everybody was having issues with that.
Yeah, the ascent wheels melt.
You know, whether it's what were they, styrene or something? I think somebody said at some point.
They're just the regular injection molded plastic. They're not even an ABS.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm tripping you out because I shaved Joe. It's just my real thing.
Did I tell you what? The truck that Logan built, oh my God, did that thing come out great.
Yeah, who's that? Bone Box that
Uh,
painted it.
yeah,
That paint job is amazing.
yeah, it is. It really looks good.
Yeah, SC styrene is pretty weak.
Yeah, a little bit of heat from the heat gun and those things were just starting to bubble and blister. And I got out the old hobby knife and just started scratching and scraping around the bead, and they finally came off.
Did anybody shoot a message to Keith? Because I know he was looking.
I sent an email. I didn't drop it in the WhatsApp. If you want to drop it in the
Okay.
WhatsApp,
All right, that's all I was asking.
I don't have WhatsApp on this
Yeah,
computer.
that's why I was asking.
Nope, you're good, buddy. Oh, and I didn't. I guess I didn't invite Big Head either. So, 'cause he's been jumping in a lot more lately.
I think he's been on vacation, so he'll see it. He'll see it in the WhatsApp. So
Cool. Thank you. You get to work on the golf course at all this week?
not really between the rain and everything. I got like 3 days on it, and that's all you could do is just cut out what you can cut out at the moment with the dodging raindrops.
Man, the dunes are supposed to be so nice this week. It's just the high of the week is 82.
I was saying
Otherwise,
it's
it's like 81.
Oh, nice.
last. I think the high here was maybe 76 today.
Yeah.
76 right now.
But you coming back up this way to the dunes?
Yeah, I'll be there next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be up in Silver Lake.
Silver
Bringing
Lake.
donuts?
Did you say bringing donuts?
Yeah.
Only to John, not you, Eric.
Oh, shit. I just had to throw that out there.
I know why you threw it out there.
And yes, I think we all caught it.
I'm just having a little tease, that's all. Yeah, y'all won't, this will be the last night y'all see me until probably Monday.
You going out on the water?
Anniversary weekend.
Oh, well, happy anniversary.
Thank you, thank you.
Joe's making bacon pancakes.
Yo, send me your address.
Oh, try one more dipping of the tires.
Not too not a too bad of a drive if I get time.
Yeah, we'll be up there a week.
Yeah, like I said, I just looked at it, it's 2.5 hours.
I
So
forgot to message.
what's that?
I forgot to message Josh, letting him know I'd be up there.
That's all Silver Lake is from you, John, is 2.5 hours?
Silver Lake Dunes is 2.5 hours from me.
Oh, not bad. Spent 2 years up there working.
Mm-hmm.
We were right by the marina.
It's basically me going up to Grand Rapids and cutting across the 31 and straight up.
So, Kurt,
Herbs.
start calling him the curb magnet.
JD not even letting him get his head above the water before calling him Mr. Curbs.
Right. I don't think we were on here 3 minutes. As soon as JD come in, he got right on Josh's sack. You're getting close to the end on that build, Eric.
Well, all I gotta say is it looks like it's getting serious now. He's got a drill out.
Nice, Dirk.
I'll take that as a not even close.
Uh, hey, it's got wheels and tires on it.
For how long?
I don't know anything about the Metro Parks.
Kurt said it's still 89 in his garage. Well,
Wow.
if it makes you feel any better, it's only 67 here.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Kurt, it was only like a high of 76 here.
It's going to be decent tomorrow, too.
Hmm.
82 was 82 tomorrow, 83 Sunday. Good, I'll stay in the house and figure some stuff out in here. What's going on, Tank?
Welcome in.
Yes, Keith.
Man, I'll tell you what, that is one long, boring drive from here to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Some truck in front of me. Actually, he was passing me, and next thing I know is his mirror's just about hitting my mirror. I moved over to the berm where my driver's tires were almost on the rumble strips, and he was in my lane. Then he crossed back over. He used every bit of pavement for a good 45 minutes, cutting cars off left and right, bouncing back and forth from lane to lane. Almost took out 4 cars at one time. Then, of course, you got the sign says, to report impaired driving and all that, dial pound 677. So I did.
Mhm.
And dispatch from State Patrol asked what kind of truck or what color the truck was. I said, I don't know. I was too busy trying to stay on the road.
Yeah.
What's the company name on the truck? I said, again, I don't know. License plate number? Couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
Because as soon as he passed me, I tried staying back.
Mhm.
I gave her mile marker after mile marker. Told her what direction I was going. She said, okay, well, we'll see if we can get a car out there and get him stopped. 45 minutes behind him after I hung up, we hit the PA line. No
Mhm.
car around. As soon as we hit the PA line, he was gone. I mean, he just disappeared. Kept getting smaller and smaller.
Mhm.
Good night. Love you.
I was waiting to see a dust cloud up in the distance, but he must have jumped another route.
Yep.
Not watching a hub. Get out of here.
What the heck is Josh working on?
My Blackfoot.
Oh,
But this motor's hitting a shot. It's a 540 cam.
yeah, it's a 540, but it's a little longer because it's got that ESC at the top of it.
But it's not the Fusion,
Ah,
it's just the way the can
Yeah.
sits. I may have to put the 13.5 in it.
What's up, Raymond?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
say,
13.5.
Josh, if you're bringing that with you, I was gonna say I got plenty of different size 540s.
Oh, I had the 13.5 was here in the drawer. I was just trying to use this because I didn't have to change the ends on the plug.
Yeah.
Being lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what to work on tonight.
I'm thinking I might, instead of using this servo winch, get a servo. I mean, not a servo, but
A little winch.
a winch. Yeah, just a regular winch.
And why wouldn't you use the one that came with
It's
it? What don't
because
you
it's
like?
oh, it's hitting the. It's hitting this bottom of the, all this bottom of the frame. Doesn't go,
Oh, because it's
this
not
don't
flat.
go down. Yeah, it's not flat. I have to cut a hole in it, maybe make it go in.
Oh,
What's
it's
up,
Just,
Mike?
that's what the upright arm.
yeah.
Osborne.
Stuff Osborne.
Welcome in, Mike.
Well, you mounted the servo on top or on the bottom of that piece of metal? Because
On the bottom, you can't mount it on the top thing. It won't fit through the servo won't fit through the arm. So you have to mount it on the bottom.
Thought that servo mounted from top side down, doesn't it?
Not for the winch, for the back of the truck where the tow bar.
Yeah. You gotta mount it like this, that the servo it won't fit through the bottom.
oh, I mounted mine from the top.
How did you mount yours from the top?
Well, it's mounted.
Yeah, it's the same way mine is. Oh no, it ain't, is it? Yours is higher. Mine won't go through. How did you get it through there? Mine won't go through there.
You run the wire through it and push it through the top and stuff.
It won't go through the top.
But the top here from this side of the servo is the same size as the bottom. I don't see why it won't go through. Because from here from here to here is exactly the same size of the servo from there to there. So if your servo goes through it, it should fit in there.
Yeah, I know. But I tried it all kinds of different ways. I'll take it apart. And they only gave me two servo screws, two
Yes.
servo horn screws.
Didn't you buy that kit of screws?
Yeah, I did. I got them in the other room.
Yeah, but you'd expect if you were buying something to get all the
All
screws you
four
need for it, you know,
all four screws, right?
normally.
Yeah.
You'd figure that. Take another pill, Keith. Kurt said.
Just yeah, taking the don't be a Brad, just relax.
Yeah, I'm relaxed, man.
Now show me the servo real quick. I just want to see the different size or
I'm
the
gonna take
servo.
this tape off real quick.
Oh, that's why it won't fit. You got tape on there.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
cover
real
each.
quick, Joe.
Yeah, see the servo, if you turn to the side, that red part is exactly the same size as the black part on top of it. So if that black part went through it, it should be able to slide down from the top.
Well, son of a bitch.
What?
It was the
I
tape.
tried it. I tried every way but that.
It catches on the ears from the bottom on the bottom
Yeah,
side of
it
the
catches
servo and
like
the
that.
top
It's
side
like
of the
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this.
Yes.
Now it'll work.
Well, you know, I was 2.5 bottles of these in there when I was trying
Okay.
this thing.
Wait. You got it kind of backward there. The way because now your thing is no, that's backward.
Okay.
Hold your arm like
Goes
you would
this
carry
way?
on the truck. No. Oh, well, how did you have it on the truck?
Oh, yeah. See, it's upside down. I had it like this.
Yes,
Goes like
exactly.
that on the truck.
Yeah, so you got to enter it from that top.
You got to enter it from the
And
back.
that's where it won't go in. Oh, it went in.
Oh, it went in all of a sudden. There you go.
Yay!
Yay. So now I solved that problem.
Okay, yeah, I was glad
Yes,
I could
you
help.
solved
See
that
you
all on
later.
your own.
Bye. Which did you have did you have the wires on the bottom or did you have
Yes.
them on the top? On the
On the
bottom?
bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, and do not use.
God, I don't know why it wouldn't. I was going like this and trying to turn it.
No, it won't go in like
That's
that.
what I was doing. Yeah, it wouldn't go in like that.
Okay, they gave you a little ball or a little thing. Do you want to make me big, Jem, real quick?
Right. They gave you that little round winch
Yeah.
ball.
Don't put that one. Use any other link that you have from.
They
any
didn't give me
other
that.
thing. They didn't give you this little part? They
Nope.
did give me one, but it was a very small, short one. So this is the end rod of any other type of link or whatever. So it's just a little rod end that you take from whatever, and you just put it there, and that's going to help it line up to your spool.
Yeah, that's the thing they didn't give me.
So find
Okay,
one
that's
that-
a rod end.
yeah,
Okay.
just a rod end.
All
Put a
right.
spool from underneath it, and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. They gave you that?
No,
Okay.
they gave me a smaller one. It was shorter, and I didn't like it, so I put something else that I liked.
Let me go get my screw set.
I don't know if I want to make this a Dean's or XT60.
You running 3S in it or two?
You're funny, Dirt. Funny man.
Should be two.
These old dudes are so ugly. What is he? Who is he talking about? Is he talking about trail crawler or again? What's going on?
A lot
No,
of hate.
he's talking about the Canadian down there.
Oh, it must be Keith he's talking about. JEMS Hobby actually shaves, so he looks different.
It was Misty's birthday, so I wanted to look younger than her.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you shave. Her
That's why
birthday.
I want to tint my hair in like darker brown or whatever, like it used to be. And my wife said no, because if I do that, I'll look younger than she is. And I told her, well, I am. And she didn't like that.
Hank, did you use the ball for the rod end too, or did you just use the rod end?
No, I put a ball in there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find a ball.
The other problem with coloring your hair
Just
Hank, is it shows all the bald spots more.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure you can find a ball end somewhere. The
Yeah.
one you had is actually a Traxxas ball end. Pretty sure it is a Traxxas.
I found some small tires for the Tamiya today. I can do that challenge maybe.
Yeah. Derp is funny.
He's not in the chat for God knows how long, and he comes into one, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it.
So, got a package today. I'm a little irritated at the post office.
I noticed that.
Oh yeah,
I
that picture.
I understand that boxes get damaged, but
Yeah.
when they are stuffed into your mailbox like this, it looks like somebody dropped an elbow and punched it in.
Yeah, the little midgets. It's a small mailbox too. That's what happened. Little midget wrestling.
Like I said, they increased my crack on the top of it, so I do have to retire the mailbox. But even still,
I'd send that to the post office, man.
oh, I called them and talked to both of them already. I talked to the home office and I
Did-
called the 800 number or whatever.
Yeah, but is whatever is in the box, is it damaged?
No,
Okay. Did you
it
open
Amazon
it?
shot shipping.
it was parts from Sergeant J. He sent me for the Pro Moto.
Okay.
So it's all small shit in the box, but even still, it's just, even if it was something bigger, why would you try to stuff that in a mailbox when the house is right across the street?
They don't get paid to deliver to the door. They get paid to deliver to the box.
I know. I got a nice. Go ahead, John. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know who it was today that delivered, but usually the one mail woman that we have usually drops the boxes off on the porch with the mail.
Yeah. But that was delivered by mail, not Amazon.
No, it's just in an Amazon box.
Yeah.
And Amazon would be having a whole other world of hurt if they were delivering people's mails to the mailboxes anyway.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no. Well, let's continue the comedy skits. The skit here. How old, Derp?
Joe, not everybody gets packages daily like you do.
I got a package too, and I was running. What the heck did I order? I couldn't remember.
I
Then
saw your short.
Yeah, as soon as I opened the box, I go, that's what I ordered.
I think Joe's talking about putting a metal garbage can on a post for a mailbox.
They are so old, he says. LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, old and wise. That's all it means, man. Just old and wise. Well, kind of.
So,
He's got the hookup. You can use a business.
Oh, there goes there. Here comes the California guy.
What's
Yeah.
up, guys?
Hey, surfer
doing?
dude.
Dude, what's up?
Look, Kurt,
Modify a dumpster. That might work, Joe.
yeah, when he orders stuff, yeah. Got it from 10 different places.
If Joe would just order the right stuff, it'd help him out a lot.
Or would it be if Joe wouldn't stop breaking stuff?
No, he got servos for his Vanquish, and he ordered a lot of wrong parts.
Oh, oops. Oops.
Minis, not micros.
Yeah,
say Joe was the smartest, sharpest tool in the drawer.
he just gets all antsy and fancy when he orders stuff.
That's what he gets for being so anal.
It was click, 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 click. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. My tool set has like a sticker on it. Shows what's all in there.
Did you buy a tool set?
I just bought a little got a
Set.
screw set.
Oh, the
Screw set.
screws.
Yeah, I just bought a little screw set.
Yeah,
got-
after I sent you the links, I refilled screw sets. Well, when I put the 3D printed bed on the 4 dice, I realized I was really low on 2.5 stuff.
I ordered a bunch of 2.5s from Amazon also.
They were like super cheap on Prime Day.
Yeah.
It's like $6 or $9. All right, Tank. I asked Nathan since he reads all the Tamaya forums, but Monster Mash or Le Mans Silver, and Dennis said the Monster Mash too, but for the MFO1 brush.
For motors, you're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea.
You gotta ask Brad.
You're gonna have to ask Brad.
I'll stick with Dennis.
Hey. We won't see him until Thursday, so you have plenty of time
Yeah.
to figure it out between now and then, right?
Yeah, put one in and see how fast it is,
Yeah.
and then stick the other one in. Huh.
What's going on, Brandon?
I was
Well-
looking at online to see what the wheelbase of the different cars, and there's 3 different wheelbase, and
Right.
the VW Bug is the longest wheelbase.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna get misty is the Bug. Jericho wants the Escort,
Okay.
so I'm probably gonna do the Golf or the Lancia. When I looked at RC Mart, it was good prices until it was $180 ship.
Shipping was crazy.
That's true.
Oh, Josh, you're gonna do you're gonna do the challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going crazy modified though.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to figure out how to lengthen it and then make a custom prop shaft. And I did see somebody said is it the GFO1 tank? Is there a GFO1?
Yeah, I think so.
There is a
They said the GFO1 arms will fit to make it wider if you do that on it to kind of
Yeah.
just stance it out a little bit.
But just pull the wheel wideners, the one you were going to put on
What?
the,
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
are you endorsing wheel wideners?
that's
Sure.
cheating.
I'm just making sure if I have to take my transmission out of my car or not.
Why would you have to take the transmission out?
Okay, so
No,
short
you don't have to.
wheelbase. Which one did you want to take for the MFO1 for the body?
It's the Golf. Jericho wants the Escort. So the Escort, the MK2 is the long.
Could be the golf wagon.
Yeah, Ford Escort MT2 Rally is the long wheelbase.
Yeah.
The golf is down below. What's that?
The Golf is above as
VW Golf.
No, down at the bottom. Yeah,
is it at the bottom?
Golf
There it is, yeah.
MT2.
Yeah, they're all the
long
16B. That's
wheelbase.
Yeah, so they're all long wheelbase. Okay.
yep.
Yeah, so short wheelbase of Datsun, Fiat, Honda. Those are all the M chassis that fits on the M chassis, and also, well, any chassis that begins with M is M chassis.
Uh-uh.
So I found this
Oh,
little bit today. It
Brandon.
actually helped pretty good.
Hank, was that your nut with your and link end? Was it? Did you have to put an extra rod up here to make it longer?
No, just put a screw. A 3mm screw should fit at the bottom into it.
Right.
So
Yeah, but then you tighten it all the way down, it would be level.
yeah, it should be long enough. Like if you hold it, if you put it on there, it should line up pretty much with the servo.
Yeah, mine's a little low.
Joe, it's poor boy's
I'll have to put another
RC
Yeah,
has
mine is.
having a Tamaya
thing in
challenge
there.
speed
See
run.
how mine is? It's right there, and it points pretty much to the center of the
Oh,
spool.
the servo. Yeah. I think
So-
my link end's shorter though.
Okay, yeah. If it's longer, you can cut it down. But
Yeah, I
if
think it's shorter.
it's too short, you might have to put a spacer there or something.
Yeah, I'll put another bolt going up there. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
a nut
Thank
or
you.
whatever. You could put a nut there. Yeah, on my MF01X, I should be able to fit that 5 or 5.5 turn motor onto there in brushed.
Yeah, the one out of your drag car.
Yeah. And I do have an ESC for it. So that should be cool.
Not gonna happen, JD. I don't have any room on the shelves in here for a Tamaya.
It's always room for it tonight.
Don't be scared.
Now the angle of the boom should be like 45, right? Or 30.
Whatever you
or-
want it to be.
I mean, it shouldn't be way the hell up here, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just think, Keith, the higher up you go, the higher the car is gonna go, but the closer it's gonna get to you.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to make room for it to turn, just lay it low, lay it as low as you can, but not too low.
Derp.
Yeah.
All right, Derp, you're banned too.
I don't think the hospice will take him. You have to take him to a vet.
Oh, I have the power to put him on timeout.
Joe said if Dennis does it, I will.
Keep dreaming, JD. Keep dreaming. Joe, it looks like you're not going to be doing it then. So, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
Oh man, who let the midget wrestler in here?
Oh,
What's up, Sean?
not the end.
Oh, good, oh, good.
He is small. I thought he was going to be bigger, but when I met him at Beat the Creek, he was kind of small, that guy.
Look, I even got a fucking signed shirt. It's me, Micro Mario, Metal Mario.
So
See what it says in the back? Yeah.
I support micro-violence.
Is that your shirt for when you attack the 24?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking fun stuff. I was waiting on an email, his bollocks, as I didn't realize you were live, right?
I forgot to send it, Sean,
No.
but John did put it in the WhatsApp.
I know, I just happened to go in and check what's up there and seen it, because I friggin', like, I don't have notifications turned on my WhatsApp, or all day long, my phone will be going fucking nuts.
Well,
It doesn't
there was
go
a
off
time,
like it used to.
there was a time, yeah, it was a constant battery drainer.
Yeah.
Not
Not
no
so
more.
much, not so much anymore.
Yeah.
You know, there might be a day where two or three of us get talking back and forth, but you know,
Today
Yeah.
it was a little busy, but not super.
yeah.
Couldn't get the chat up here at the same time.
Couple days in a row there was like one message on the whole
Yeah, I
day.
know. I looked at the end of the day. I'm like, what? Only one
Mm.
person said hi?
Yeah.
Now you get on Instagram.
You know, I do get tired
Tony.
of seeing you motherfuckers, so
John, you get on Instagram with Tony and Dana, forget it. It's like WhatsApp all over again.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Dennis, you can't talk, bitch. You blew my phone up like it's like
That was just to get you up.
I thought we didn't want the Irish. So like JD's, what's up? What's up, everyone in the chat?
Welcome up, Dirk.
Sub Dirk again.
Yeah, it is. It's a complete legit size. Look.
Hey Dirk.
So it's a full size shirt, but fits my fat ass. That's for sure. Nice. Fits my fat ass.
How's the hand?
Not too bad. I think this thing's work. I don't know. When I take this off, I can wiggle the little bone around, like so. Probably shouldn't have cut the cast off, like, but fuck it.
You think?
I just there's some nights I'd roll over on it and like the cast on it. You're like, fuck, you just wake yourself up. Even then, like, man. Say, oh, what's up? Oh, how's darn doing? Not so bad. It's still preventing me from doing micro violence on the baddie. So radioactive stuff, man. So
So yesterday I forgot to mention this to Brad. I got another one, but this one is kind of a pro version of those little cars.
okay.
Oh,
This one's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's nice.
They call this a B-Max class. So this one is
did you really forget?
very fast. Those are the very fast ones. So it's going to be interesting seeing this one on the track.
You forgot on purpose.
Yeah.
I didn't want to he was already excited like crazy, that guy.
I said you a thing earlier, Tank, and any good things to do in Montreal. My wife and kids were actually in Montreal.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Montreal, there's a couple things to do, yeah. Especially in the old port and the old section of
Or like the old French quarters and stuff like that. Yeah, they're all we get. I was gonna fly up to them, but holy good fuck. The flight from Detroit to Montreal is $1,200.
Damn.
wow.
That's
So it's
fucking
considered
crazy. Like.
overseas.
And the flight from New York to Montreal was only 400. Like That's insanity. Like,
Can't fly anywhere right now.
I know, yeah. Well, they're back. They must be back up and running because I see a load of planes in the sky tonight. There
Mm,
must be back up and running. See all them people complaining about Apple phones. Now they're not complaining about fucking Apple phones, are they?
Oh yeah.
The
For what?
Microsoft shit ain't working.
Yeah, I heard something about people having problems. Yeah, like
Yeah,
they shut down the airport because of that.
yeah, they shut down Delta United and Delta United and American shut down globally all flights. So imagine the next couple of days, like the airports are going to be a mess the next couple of days.
yeah, my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law are going back tomorrow morning.
I would have them just keep checking their flights for like delays and stuff because every flight that was cancelled today is going to start heading out tonight and tomorrow and everything. So it's like
Yeah,
it's going to cause chaos. Like,
yeah.
because a complete mess. The next, it take a while. Like, cause even it's crazy. Cause even where I'm building the store today, like there's a load of stores around it all closed because they couldn't get the computer systems to work.
Yeah, because I think it took out a lot more than just the airlines.
Yeah, it took out everything, like 911.
It took out all of Microsoft.
Yeah, it took
Yeah,
911 out
like
and
nine one
everything.
one systems were down, like everything. Could whatever something in the cloud. See, and then people wonder and ask me why do you not buy Apple storage cloud? Well, there's a fucking good reason not to buy cloud storage.
And I heard someplace that it wasn't actually a cyber attack. I think it was something that they were updating, and when they
Yeah,
hit
they were
the
up
button,
there.
it
They
was
were
an
updating.
adverse effect to what they were doing.
Yeah, they were updating something in the cloud, and it had a bug. Just fucking crashed everything. Like somebody probably lost their job today.
What's up, Icon?
Uh-huh.
Icons, what's up?
What's up, Icon?
Welcome in.
The midgets in the house.
Everybody's a midget to you.
No, he's extra midget.
You're like fucking Andre. I should take you micro wrestling with me someday. They're like, hey, I found Andre the Giant, guys.
What's up, icons?
Oh, I'll tell you what, that little shit that I got the shirt signed from, that Metal Mario, dude, he was doing the 369 and everything. He was flat out like insane. Like he could
Not
like,
everybody's gonna know what that is.
huh?
So not everybody's gonna know what that is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a wrestling fucking that's what you call him?
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Mysterio.
Keith, do you have one of these? Keith, you know the V plastic part from an
Yeah.
SX10 first version.
Yep.
Well, what you can do with this, which is kind of cool, and I am going to do that. I am going to do this with this because the winch is too far in. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to tie this over here, and then this bar is going to be attached to here, and it's going to lift, and this is going to be so to lift a car. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
like that. This is going to be like that, and it's going to tilt up. So the winch is going to be attached.
What did you use for the toe arm?
Oh, the arm. This is what you buy on AliExpress. Same place where Keith bought his. You buy this on AliExpress. It's about $60, 59 or
Holy
something like
shit,
that.
you could have bought buy a fucking wheelie, like a wheelie bar for the drag cars cheaper.
I 3D print mine.
Yeah, this is all metal. This is
It
all
comes with the winch and all that, though.
Yeah, it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, comes with the
Turbo and
winch.
everything.
Yeah, the servo.
God.
I'm gonna put all this stuff back here.
Yeah,
Got all
'cause you
kinds of
just
weird plastic shit tank.
yeah, 'cause you just make one with a wheelie bar for the drag cars. It's
Yeah.
a perfect shape and everything. Like So you take the wheel out of the top of the wheelie bar, and then just put in the thing, the little pulley wheel for the thread to go around.
Yeah, where is that? I have that. This right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6x6 tow truck I built, I actually bought one of them Nutley or something like they were. Like the sort of like a Tonka truck type thing that had the tow, like a tow thing. So
Okay.
I took it apart then and used the actual tow arms. That was a perfect size for the bed of that Quib Racing 6x6.
One guy I know what he's done with that thing, Keith, is that bar. He's put a piece of metal on it like this at the end of it. And when he backs up behind a car, and then he cranks it up, this metal goes under the bumper and he just picks up the car and leaves with it. He doesn't even have to tie the car
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this
Put a
aluminum
triangle.
piece that's tied to it just grabs the truck underneath and he goes away
And
with
he
it. It's
pulls
kind
it
of cool.
away. Yeah.
You're gonna go repo man style on that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to connect my fucking Bluetooth headphones to the computer, but for some reason I couldn't get them to connect.
Huh? Is it Microsoft product?
No, it's an Apple product. An Apple product.
Did you go into Bluetooth and turn it on to connect to that one?
Yeah, it just wouldn't find my headphones for some reason. Don't know why. Don't know why. Probably my own head was like, I hear you talking enough, asshole. I don't want to hear any more of you.
All right, Redneck, we'll see you, buddy.
Have a good night.
I'll see you later, Redneck.
Later,
Yeah,
redneck.
see.
Later, redneck.
Yeah,
See you,
redneck.
redneck.
Sorry about your wife. Yeah, so from RC Mart, because shipping for this was cheap, because I guess an RC is way more heavy, but I ordered the window and the rest of the metal for the lunchbox
Nice.
because I do have another lunchbox body here because Keith bought one. Well, I paid one and Keith got it. So I had a spare body here, but I didn't have all the windows for it and the chrome pieces. So now I'll be able to have two body, a bashing body and Keith's body on it. Every time my son was using it, I was always there. Be careful not to flip it. Be careful. But I'm gonna paint it all white, and I'm gonna put on it free candy.
You see that, Sean? Apple, you have to pair them with the case open
Yeah,
first.
yeah, because it's like how I've heard, like you just open the case like and go, but for some reason my computer wouldn't pick them up.
Hmm.
Because I even went into my phone and turned my Bluetooth off on the phone and everything, so the phone wasn't picking them up again.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that because my earbuds didn't want to connect earlier
Yeah,
to my computer.
weird. Totally weird. There's one of them things today, I guess. One of them
Oh,
things.
you know what? I did hear something about possible solar flare in Northern Lights, so maybe.
Could be. Could be. It's meant to be Northern Lights tonight.
Yes. I don't know how far down they are going, but yes, they should be visible for us, at least us in Michigan.
What's up, Mitchell?
So, Jersey.
Dick.
Yo, what's up?
B6. Oh.
Bingo.
That was good.
Yep, just for that, Mitch, you're not allowed in.
I think I'm done.
No, you're not.
You're never done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
with
Mitch,
this.
Mitch, you're just fitting in with JD and Derp tonight. They both got on Dennis already.
Yeah, you'll be tearing that back apart again, I'm sure, Eric. That's what, the third time already?
I'm in double digits probably now.
Okay, and now here's the next question: how many times have the wheels actually touched the ground?
On the truck or just from him dropping them?
No. I'm saying,
Driving
has the truck actually been driven yet?
No.
That's
It
what I'm
it
chuckling
doesn't even
about.
have drive shafts in it yet. It needs drive shafts, it needs a receiver and paint.
So Keith, does that servo fit better now?
Yeah, if it's better. Thank you.
Eric is the dark
Can't
Brad.
believe that still says 87.
JD.
I don't wanna make
Wow.
it- I don't wanna make it too pretty because then I won't wanna drive it.
Oh, I got so much to do out there tonight too. Sucks.
You guys racing this weekend, Kurt?
Nah, it's a swap meet Saturday tomorrow.
This is a creative rides one, right?
Yeah, bashing and all, all sorts of shit going on.
All right.
No, I am not dark Brad.
Yeah, she just posted this guy's giving away an X Max, a Max Slash, or what is that, Slash Max or whatever it is.
The Max Slash.
Max.
SCX6.
What's up, Curtis D?
Sounds like Kurt has some printing to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bringing that printer with me, buddy. And slap a $50 sign on there and say parts.
Needs a good home.
Yeah, needs some tender loving care.
If I wasn't moving.
Or we're gonna fucking bury it there. Either way, it's staying.
Hey, Team Junkyard.
Team Junkyard, how's it going?
Welcome in.
Sure.
Oh yeah, KB, those bamboo looks good on that side door.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
it does look like a metal door.
Sarge is like, oh, that looks like cool bamboo.
Well, who was it?
What?
And I think-
Queenie said it.
What Big Head say?
Cardboard.
Cardboard.
What's up, Jersey?
What's up, Mitchell?
Hello, fellas.
What's up?
Oh, he got all the bingo too?
Yeah, they let me out. I said all my friends are out. Why can't I be?
He jumped out of his playpen.
Oh, so you're done putting away the tables and chairs for us. Thank you.
Basically, I had to clean up after y'all people.
Clean up all your old milk, vitamin milk drinks.
I found a hearing aid.
What?
Huh?
Yep.
I can't hear you have an ear infection.
Got to go to the doctor and get some penicillin and get it fingered out.
What's that here?
So what's everybody up to?
Nothing much.
One down. Two down, actually.
How fast are the MFX-01 Tamiya going to fly this year? 80 brushless will win it. Yeah, I'm not even sure. They might go to 80 depending what motor they put in there.
Does anybody know the gear ratio of that car?
Well, on the manual, it does say the ratio for it, yes.
Like the final drive ratio?
Yeah, wait, I'll find it again.
Joel's thinking.
I'm not. Just wondering.
Yeah, exactly. You're wondering when's
I
when's
say
when's
25. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're going to be going that fast, and they're going to be blowing up.
No, more than 25. Come on.
Mitch might have to just get one just to do it.
I don't think Mitchell can go over 30.
like I said, when's the end of the end competition again? What is it?
It doesn't start till August 15th.
Yeah, and it's done what, October or something like that?
I thought it was the end of September.
Okay. Listen, I didn't remember. I couldn't remember if it was the end of September or beginning of October or what.
Yeah, he was giving you enough time so you can get your kit and build it and all that stuff.
There you go, Jersey. Plenty of time for you to try and get that thing past 10 mile an hour.
Yeah, I know. You know, I actually think that he made the battery rules solely because of me.
I think he was pointing you out too myself.
I
I
thought
had
that
a
as
feeling.
well.
I broke out the digitalometer reader deal.
Yeah,
I mean, I showed voltage.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You had a
yeah.
funky ass battery, that's for sure.
And then one battery isn't just duct taped together. I mean, what's wrong with duct tape? Like,
Often duct tape makes the world go round.
Right?
The only thing it can't fix is stupid. It can fix everything else, so.
No, but it can show silence.
It can shut up, stupid. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sure can muffle it.
So gear ratio, which one do you want to know? 9.45 or 7.56 to 1?
That's with different pinion gears with the setup, right?
Yeah, so here you go. 16 teeth pinion, you get 9.45 to 1. With a 20, you get 7.56 to 1
What's that for the Beetle?
for the
Yeah.
MFX-01 chassis.
yeah, I'm not smart enough to break that.
Like, I know what that one is.
Like,
The
for
Beetle.
example,
7.5 total with a 3300 motor is around 50 50-ish mile an hour. Because the DR10's the overall ratio.
And the only way you're going to get a bigger gear in there without putting 3D stuff is by drilling out the side here a little bit. But I don't know, there's not a lot of room where you can actually, because you see the outer case from the inside
Oh,
looks
that
like you
thing,
can.
huh?
From the
Yeah,
outside
and
looks
that
like you
outer
can.
case.
But
The
the
outer case holds the upper. Yeah, sorry, Ted.
Yeah. So that might be an issue here of how much you can give it. Maybe a little bit more, but not much.
Like I said, maybe you can just take a Dremel and just kind of
Maybe get one more
flatten the
tooth in there.
whole thing right down, so you can slide it.
The best thing you can give it is the trash can.
That's what I
We
said.
figured that. We figured that.
Right out the back and dump it in.
When he was with us last year, and I mentioned to him, like, there's not a lot of Tamiya kits that you can modify the gear ratio like the TTO2 or TTO1. Like all the other one, the M chassis and all the other one, they have internal gears. And they don't even have a spur that you can actually change. So it's going to make it difficult.
Uh-huh. So you planted the evil seed.
I told him
you
that's
did.
the only one he could use last year. I don't know if he did his research and then he figured it out himself, but that's the only one that made sense a little bit.
Mitchell does the modified class though. He can just make a plate that he can screw to the motor, and then the plate on the outside and run a super
Yes.
long screw and give
Yeah.
himself all the adjustments.
As long as you don't 3D print anything, I guess you can put anything on there, but it would be modified, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you have to
He
look
said
into that.
aftermarket hop-ups.
That's true.
So I think if you made a plate, even if you made it out of
Yeah.
ABS, still wouldn't be considered an aftermarket hop-up. Unless you patented it, or not even patented it, marketed it and sold it to other
Just
people.
market it and sold it to somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's aftermarket. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
There
I
might be
sold
somebody
my
that
car.
there might be somebody that could cut G10 and make that.
I just got my G10 today.
Perfect. Design that up and cut it.
Bits are on their way.
About
This
damn
man, away, you
time.
could have got some bits over at Harbor Freight.
No, dude, they got crap. They don't have crap for this thing. I looked. I looked for a simple V bit, and it ain't got nothing. Nor do I trust it at the RPM this thing spins at.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah. There's certain things I'll buy at Harbor Freight, and there's certain things I won't.
Exactly.
Oh, you mean to tell me you're not supposed to put your car up on a Harbor Freight jack stands and get under there?
Yeah.
Yeah, today.
Hey, I bought a Harbor Freight jack stand, two of them, 3 tons. Still got them. Still working.
Oh no, I'm just saying, you never know what you get. Although lately it's gotten a lot better.
Don, what do you have to do for that truck?
Oh, it's fucking a lot of work to do this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking for an interior for it.
Yeah, I'm looking for a light up interior for it. I'm also thinking of buying like a Caterpillar working engine with a fan blade and everything in it to put
Okay.
in it. So when you open the bonnet, there'll be like a full like Caterpillar diesel engine in there.
Cool.
That covers what, the servo and probably the actual motor.
Yeah, I got it just modified because it's double servos up front.
Oh, okay.
Because your 3-speed shift is there, so I might just do away with that one and then modify the steering one so it's not to the side, so it's more in the middle. So then it'll go into the middle of the engine.
Mm-hmm.
So got a load of shit to do with it. I gotta fucking I should actually have my doze over here working on my dozer. I should be doing.
What's wrong with that now?
No, I just noticed one of the screws are just loose for where the rams come up and down. I gotta tighten one of the screws, but the screws are from the inside, so you gotta take the whole front off just to tighten that one screw. Like,
Oh, damn.
yeah. But I do need to tighten it though, because the ram gets wobbly, if you know what I mean. It's not,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna bend or bind or God
Yeah.
knows whatever it might do.
yeah, and that's the last thing I want to be fucking replacing the ram and the dozer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the thoughts of lifting the big bastard thing from there to here right now. I know probably fuck my hand up twice as much. Where did Brad go? Jason?
Is there any way? Oh, that's on your plastic table, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody invited Brad, so I don't know where Brad is.
JD's
I believe he was
on
trying to
Josh
say
again.
that I'm Brad tonight.
The what?
Last time when I shaved, I was Brad, and then
Okay.
now Jems is shaved. Now he's Brad. Yeah, I was gonna say too bad there isn't a way to move the table where you are over closer to the other one, but you can't move that or even had something to just drive it over to it.
Talking about.
What?
Who are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Willis?
I'm not talking about you.
I'm just wondering. I was curious.
Talking to Sean about moving his dozer to where he could work on it
Yeah. Over
with his
the
broken arm. I said, it's too bad
Yeah,
there's no way you
I
can't
wouldn't
like
know. I was just curious.
drive it over to the other table there or whatever.
I probably actually could do that. Just pull this table over there and then drive it on. Huh, that's probably a good idea, John Martin. Probably a good idea.
Right, doing anything this weekend?
Working as usual.
I gotta get dressed up for once.
I should probably go racing, but probably won't.
There, that's what I'm probably going to do with the lunchbox.
Mhm.
Put like this and put free candy on that, hand painted on there.
Any of you want to build a Scania 770S dropship one of these?
Well, you got one there that you need to get done.
Not yet, but I could buy one and drop ship it to one of yous.
I wish I could do that for you, but I got too many things here to do already.
Yeah.
And my wife gave me shit the other day. She goes, "Stop taking jobs from him."
What's a Scania semi truck?
Yeah. The
Mhm.
770s, the big Scania, like the 8-wheel drive one, like it's a fucking lot of building in it.
I would, but I'm about to move.
I was
Not me.
Somebody posting shit for sale.
I'd,
on the page now,
I'd say I'd hate to say yes, but you know what? I'm afraid I wouldn't even get to it myself.
Yeah.
Kurt
Because
is thinking about it.
I'd make the most sense. Either, me or Dennis, heck, we're probably the closest
Yeah.
to where you are.
I'll be up this neck of the woods for a long time because my next job was back in Chicago in October. October 1st, I gotta be in Chicago. In Naperville.
Okay.
I'll be there on October 1st. I'm gonna be up around these neck of the woods for a while, it seems.
Yeah.
That's it. That's an out of the ground building, so I'll probably be there to, I don't know, fucking April or something, probably. No, maybe not. Maybe March. Yeah, maybe March. Be out of there. It depends on this. It just depends on the winter this year. Like,
Exactly, and God knows.
yeah, because it's a building. It's a brand new building out of the ground. So a couple of good snowstorms could fucking delay that schedule a lot.
What's up, Chunky? Saying hello from Indiana. Where'd you get lost going home?
Right?
Whereabouts in Indiana, Chucky?
Voodoo's back to his old stuff again. Super clean giveaway.
I
Daniel
know
is.
they're starting to hit
Yep.
everybody up again.
Yeah, he just posted it.
I'll be getting my email in about 2 weeks.
There you got mine good.
Good
No,
luck with that.
super clean.
Oh, simple clean.
Super clean. They always give you a product to give away. Probably not going to have so much shit in the garage. It's like, works good on concrete.
Yeah.
Gets the oil stains out of the driveway.
Yeah, so does that awesome from the dollar store.
Yeah, but super clean's free.
Get a gallon of awesome for $3.
Super clean's free.
Start pushing already. Haven't even got the email. He's pushing it already.
I think Bobby's doing one right now.
Did you get that motor in, Josh?
Yep. Just set all the throttle in points.
Now you got to just work on the tires, right?
Yeah. I tried Eric's suggestion. I haven't had good luck with it, but we'll see.
Looks like they're
That's
having a
why
good time
Might be.
at Axial Fest.
Oh, West.
Yeah, it's just horrible service out there. Like I texted Javier, made sure he made it all right. And it took him a day to respond.
Oh yeah, that place out there is It's you know, it's right before the Rubicon. It's right by the Rubicon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to go camping out there all the time.
All right, Dirk.
Loon
Have a
Lake.
good night. Thanks for stopping
See you,
by.
Dirk.
man.
Later,
Hey,
Dirk.
Dick.
See you
Dirk.
Derp.
Dirk. Fuck was
Noticed.
that?
Is that Jericho?
That sounded like fucking Quagmire. Or who was that? Fucking giggity giggity. Yeah.
The panda shaved himself.
I'm looking at different paint job for vans, wondering which van to make for my lunchbox. I like the free candy one, but I want to be different. And I know it's been done before.
Yeah.
Oh, I just found one that Keith would love.
Cake.
Uh-oh.
Free
Let me
cake.
guess. Let
Free
me
cake.
guess. It's green.
Or green.
Green like this. Teenage Mutant Ninja van.
Hey, did you know Keith likes green?
Hey, Keith, look, it's green. It's green, Keith. It's green.
I see that.
Keith, you're gonna get that right. Green.
Yeah.
Uh,
Team
There's the-
Junkyard Dogs is the A-team van.
A-team van. Yeah, I saw that.
Little junkyard dog.
I Googled popular movie van.
Tank, do
Yeah.
the van
Do the Teen
from
Wolf.
Breaker Breaker.
Breaker.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
old Chuck Norris
The-
movie.
The American Eagle van.
That's a badass van, man.
It is.
Even though he had when he blew his
Radiator.
radiator, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
There's the this type of van also, but it's was a car, not a van.
Yep. Starsky and Hutch.
There's a mystery machine.
We
You
got
could
one
do
of
the
them
Teen
down the
Wolf
road.
truck, though.
This
Yeah,
one-
Team Wolf, man.
Team Wolf.
Oldsmobile.
Bill.
There's the A-team. The heck, which one was that? Ripper car movie.
That yellow one?
The van. It's called The Van
Oh.
in 1977.
I wonder if that's the van in the Corvette
The van.
Summer, right?
Not sure.
Didn't they have a van in Corvette Summer?
Let's go have a look.
It's a big show window on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the movie was called just The Van. Sex, drugs, and custom vans. Yeah, fun truck and van. Don't think I ever saw that movie. Oh, there's another van with flames.
I think I've seen that movie.
Oh, I don't think the van made the end of the movie.
That's when Kurt drove it.
Yeah,
Uh,
Oh, look at this. JD, you said his name
What?
3 times.
what
Yeah.
the heck?
Beetlejuice.
Row.
I guess it's because we said his name 3 times. He showed up.
Not in here yet. No video, no audio.
Josh,
Wonder-
didn't they have a van in Corvette Summer? And he got
I
picked
don't
up?
remember. I don't remember. There's a really cool van from Freddy versus Jason that has it might be the one that Team Junkyard's talking about, the Warlock custom van. Yeah, the van. Freddy versus Jason has a custom like wizard on the side, I think, with this like shooting lightning, if I remember right.
Way too much trouble doing that breaker van.
Breaker.
There's a lot on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a friggin' big eagle there on the side.
Yep.
Yep.
The eagle van from Breaker.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And
Good
it's
old
four-wheel
Chuck
drive.
Norris.
Could do a wrap.
Yep.
Yeah, that Warlock van is badass, but then you got to cut the roof.
Warlock van?
Yep. You got to do a lot of mod to make it look good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had a
Oh,
Hot
we
Wheel.
got ceiling fan and a finger.
Yeah, rock and roll. Woohoo. And a face.
Like he's peering down from the pit. It puts the lotion on that skin or gets the hose again. that the view you saw, Tank, when you stopped by? Was that the view, like him looking over the pit?
Yes.
Let me out.
Lotion the skin.
Yeah, make the shaggin' wagon from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, my buddy did it here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
But
Or
it's
make
got a
the-
long nose, so you do have to modify the nose for a long nose on it.
Oh, he didn't
Make-
even shave.
Make the van from Cheech and Chong.
There you go.
Oh,
The pot
up in
wagon van.
smoke.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you gone.
Told you.
He left again. Oh, he couldn't get in, could he?
He's got no audio now.
He's
Having
probably
issues.
he's probably using
He's logged
Microsoft.
out. Probably he'll probably be back
He'll
in.
bounce back in.
He'll be
Yeah.
back.
What other good
There you
vans,
go.
man?
That's a friggin' custom van there, that Warlock. It's friggin'
Can you
low.
hear me?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's long.
Hey, Josh, were you at work yesterday?
He met another police officer, and he didn't even ask them that.
You're gonna have to take two of them and put them together, Tank.
You guys can hear me, but no one's answering my question.
We did.
You
We
said
did.
Yes, we can
Brad,
hear you.
look, Brad, if you come in here straight away and get angry, we're going to kick you out straight away. If you come in here and start yelling at people right away,
I was
we're gonna
muted,
kick
Brad.
you
Well,
out.
I asked the
Out of the
question,
room.
no one answered it.
Well, it
did
wasn't a
answer
question for
it.
us. It was for Josh. And if he doesn't want to answer it, then
Yeah, we can't answer.
can't answer that one for him.
If you come straight in yelling off the bat, we're just going to kick you out.
Don't
We're-
irritate me and I won't scream and yell.
We're not irritating.
Brad,
You're
I'm warning
irritated
you right
because your
now.
phone
You
didn't
scream and
hook up.
yell, we're going to kick you out. I'm warning you. We're not putting up with your BS tonight. Okay?
I don't take BS from
Brad.
you guys doing that crap to me too.
Okay.
Nobody's
Okay,
giving you
Brad.
BS.
All
We're
right,
just
calm
telling you
down,
don't come in here.
everybody. Just chill.
We're not giving you BS, Brad. We're just telling you don't come in here
That
yet.
was a two.
We're right in the middle of talking about something, Brad, and you did.
Well, if he couldn't answer it, you guys could have, because he probably would have told you.
How
We
would we
didn't
know
know.
if he was at
What
work or
would we
not?
know? What are we, his minders?
So what happened? So what happened,
Yeah.
Brad? So what happened? Inform us what happened.
Goodness.
Hey,
Because
Keith,
none of us know what the hell you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Keith,
asked Josh where he was yesterday.
You
Here
didn't
you-
ask him was he at work yesterday. You didn't
Like
ask
we're
him where he
supposed to know
was.
where he was yesterday.
You asked him was he at work.
Detective here.
Oh, look at
Van-
that.
Who's the detective here?
like this is what I was telling you about. That's how and you did
Oh,
a good
that's
job
pretty
on
cool. The
my
horse.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
You did a good job on
Yeah.
my van, but you were saying a panel is usually just a small section. I go, no, I want the whole van painted.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
A lunchbox would do you good to do that.
No, it is, and that's why he did it. But I got
I'll be right back.
All right.
all the parts, and that was what was in the box. Brad, is all the windows and the chrome piece, so I can finish the other body I got here.
Okay, so it was I was half right. It was a radio control car body, but it wasn't a small radio
It
control.
was
It
just
was
parts for the body. It's not a whole
just a body.
parts
you-
for the body.
You're
You're
gonna go.
looking at a paint. You're looking at paint jobs for a body.
You know, if you want to see great work done on lunchboxes, Adams RC Playground does great work on fans on the lunchbox.
Yeah, we were just looking at paint jobs in general.
What, you trying to say Keith's paint jobs aren't good on the lunchbox?
I didn't say that, but Keith's only done one
Well, you
lunchbox.
did-
Now,
Well, you
now
just
we're
said it. Well, you just said if you want to go see good work on a lunchbox.
I'm talking multiples, not
What
one.
is going on here?
We're not worried about what Adam's Playground did. He's looking for something specific.
he's just looking for something in general. You know, just
Yeah.
something out of there that he can do. One-off
This is-
type of thing of what's been done.
This is the one I'm thinking for right now. White and put this on it.
Free candy.
Free candy. Oh, that's a creepy
Just-
one.
Easy. That's easy, Tank.
But
Oh,
that's a creepy one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna have it on a he's gonna have it on a lunchbox. Even better, right?
Yep.
An oversized wheel, small creepy body.
And you're gonna bash with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want a real design. You don't want a real
No.
custom design if you're
Yeah.
gonna bash with it.
Make it as simple as keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna have multiple, more than 2 lunchboxes in the future or something, Frank? Because you want to do various different artwork?
Oh, okay. This is a story, Brad. I bought a lunchbox here. It has a body. That body is still in the box. But Keith bought another body, but it did not come with the accessories. So when his body got here, I took all the chrome and the window and put it on Keith's body, which meant I still have a body here, but I did not have the accessories to finish it. And this is why I bought the accessories now, the window. This is the window for it, and the chrome parts, the front grille for the body I have here. And no, I am not going to buy a second lunchbox. I already have one. But I do want to swap the body so I don't wreck Keith's body, because Keith's body is very special.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Keith, you got a special body.
Yeah,
Stand
thank
up and
you.
shake it for us there.
Oh,
I got to take care of Keith's body, you know.
Round is special, right, guys?
yes, round is special.
As round as a pound.
Looked at clown vans. I looked at a whole bunch of different vans, and I think the free candy. I don't think I saw a lunchbox done as a free candy van.
Go running it on the streets of Ottawa saying that.
You should make it into like the killer ice cream truck from. Remember the game back in
Yeah.
the 90s? What was
Yeah.
that game? Huh? Yeah, what
Oh
was that
shit!
game?
It's
You
right
all
there,
had,
man.
you had to all go killing each
Metal,
other.
yeah, Metal Gear something.
No,
Metal
no,
Gear
it was
Solid.
Metal something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid.
No, Metal
No,
Gear.
that was it. Wasn't
Snake.
Metal Gear Solid.
There,
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is
somebody
Snake.
did it. Somebody did a lunchbox with free candy.
So
Bat Metal. Oh, what the hell was that?
Twisted Metal.
Twisted
Twisted
Metal.
Metal. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. You should make Twisted Metal truck. Type in Twisted Metal truck tank. That's the one you should make.
Yeah, you got to
It's the
spell
ice
it metal tank.
Yeah.
Wasn't Twisted
Metal.
Metal? That was a video game, wasn't it?
Yeah. Video game. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an ice cream truck.
that's it. Man, that's the one.
Oh, that's rusted out to high
Oh, it
heaven.
was? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice cream truck.
The problem is, can you get the rust to look exactly like that on the van?
Yeah.
Yeah, just use modern masters. Yeah, see,
They
Twisted
have
Metal.
this,
That'd be the cool one to make.
Yeah.
I don't
With
think
the
I
machine
have.
gun?
I don't think I've seen anybody doing a Twisted Metal RC truck.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one.
Twisted Metal RC van. They actually sell it.
Yeah, probably like in 1/16 scale or something like that.
Or somebody's driving it here.
That'd be cool. Actually, buy that and take it apart and put it on a proper chassis.
Who's the owner?
Don't know.
Team Junkyard's got a good idea. The Uncle Rico's van from Napoleon Dynamite.
And then there's another one for the Kiss van.
Yeah, over the Kiss van.
The Kiss van.
What's the van that was from the 70s?
The Aerosmith.
It was a Dodge van from the 70s, and it had to do with summer
Corvette
fun.
Summer.
Did it have a van in it? I think it
Yes. Corvette Summer had a van in it.
Yeah, you do the old Aerosmith van, the one that had the big guy on the side of it.
So this is Uncle Rico's?
Yeah.
Look up Corvette Summer's van tank. Let's see what that looks like.
See, doing something like that though, you don't want to bash it because you don't want
Yeah,
to.
you don't want to
Yeah.
bash it, right?
And
Corvette Summer.
Permits of a van. You mean this van?
No,
Might have been the blue one
blue one. I don't see a blue one.
right there. Gray or blue, whatever it was.
Oh, that one right there, with the.
Oh, that was Star
magenta-
Wars guy.
Yeah.
Magenta
Corvette
and
Summer.
white.
Yeah, type in Aerosmith van. They're a pretty cool van.
You spelled Corvette wrong.
When Aerosmith was like when
Yeah, I did.
Aerosmith
Yeah.
was starting out. Ah,
There,
I
there's
did
one
fuck
of those
up
Corvette
Corvette
Summer. Right.
a lot.
There you go. Is that red and white one there?
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
it's
that
it's
vet, man.
magenta and orange. Hard to see in the small.
Yeah, but
pictures.
you don't want to do that and bash it.
No.
yeah.
There's a Kiss van. You don't want to bash that one.
Like one like Tamiya make an awesome van, but they don't sell it in the US. They do the Ford Transit
Jeepers
RS.
Creepers van.
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I
Yeah,
remember
that Ford Transit RS, man, the one they sell in Europe, I think it's
Well, that's the
fucking
Aerosmith
sick.
van?
Yeah, so the Aerosmith van right there.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That'd
it's a
be cool
rusted
one.
heat.
That'd be a cool one.
It's
to do.
green. It's green, Keith.
Ah,
Yes.
there we go. It's green. That's it.
Yeah.
We're done.
You could bash that one, Tank, because it's green.
Yeah. Type in Tank Tamiya Ford van, the European model, the RS. That I don't know why they don't sell that here in America. That thing is fucking it's sick.
The transit van.
Yeah.
We have the transit van, but we
Yeah.
have the newer one
Yeah,
from Europe.
but it's this particular model we do not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one just don't have. You only
Well,
sell it in
There's
Europe.
one JD said Evil Knievel van.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't want to bash that either.
Well, why wouldn't you? It's Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Jump
yeah.
it.
We're talking about the paint job.
Jump it.
There's a roll bar for you.
What's
Build
up, Brian?
yourself-
What?
Build yourself a little fake fountain so you can jump the fountain. And that. If Evil can make it actually this time.
Rolling Thunder Monster van.
All right, what's up with that crazy plastic crap in the back of your truck there?
It's a roll bar. Protecting the winch.
His son,
And it
his son
fits,
actually.
man. It's all kinds of different shit, and it just fits right in there.
So Eddie the Eagle Jr., he actually went back and jumped the thing, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Would you want to run
Yeah,
that
you
one?
could bash that, Tank.
It could be easy to do. This would be actually easy to
Red,
do.
white,
that.
and blue.
And say Evil Knievel and have the blue with the stars and the stripes
Because
on the side.
I have the cricket. I could do a blue stripe and do some stars with the cricket and
Yeah, number
do
one.
the-
And
do the red bars there.
What's the
if
blue
it gets
one?
beat up, why
What's
not?
that blue one all the way at the bottom? Tank?
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, that would be too nice to do.
Pretty-
Kind
Van-
of cool.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool though.
That's
I'll
what it
paint
looks like
another
from the
van
front.
for you. Tank.
That's an old
You can
Dodge.
bash it.
No, it's an old Chevy, isn't it?
Not sure.
Looks like a Ford.
Okay, well, yeah, they had that. They both had those vans like that with the smashed front.
Evil Knievel van would work,
Yeah.
especially because it's a stunt van and you do wheelies and
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
that
like
would
that
be-
one
I
better.
like that one.
Would you paint
Yeah,
it
the one
white or would
back.
you leave it
Th-
white?
this one,
Yeah, that one.
Evil
Looks a
Knievel.
little more hot roddy.
Yeah, I like that one too. Instead of the one going with the number one on the side, the motorcycle
Yeah,
down there.
This
Yeah,
is a
that
Hot
one's
Wheel
cool.
one.
The other one looks more like grandmothery. One with a spare
Well,
tire.
how
in
about
the
that
back.
one too? You could say Sky Cycle X2 Super Van. You could do that one too. There's like a few different
Like
types
one
you
of
could
them's
do.
4-wheel drive.
Oh, there's the one right down there at the bottom on the right next to the picture.
This one
No, to the left,
One next to
left,
left.
up.
Right there, yep.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, it does fit with the window.
Look at, you can see Tank inside there too.
Yeah.
That looks like, oh yeah, it's a little Evil Knievel.
would you would you keep the body just a set that white color and then paint the look? Do that with it?
I don't even know. I think it's a white body that I have, so that's why it would make sense if I did not paint it, because if I paint it anyways, it's just going to get scratched up.
So it's decals.
Yeah, just put decals on it. Keep it simple and just bash it like that. My heart won't break if I do wreck it.
Now I gotta paint this rusty.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, did you see what Dirk put in their tank?
No.
Evil Canuck.
Evil
Evil
Canuck.
Canuck.
Damn, Canuck.
Evil Canuckle.
Oh, instead of evil Knievel, put evil Canuck.
Yeah. Evil
Josh,
I
you
was
can see
not
it.
at work.
Evil Canuckle.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask if you saw the new Hornet Evo.
Oh, I was gonna watch it, but then Tank ended the live stream, so I didn't get to see it.
Oh, I think
Yeah, someone ended the live stream the other night too, Kurt.
I think I may have I could have sent it to you. I might have sent it to you. I don't remember.
I did
Yeah.
see that there is it out, but I did not see it.
It has a total different front and rear suspension on it and different decals.
Front looks the same. It's just the rear.
No, the suspension in
what
the
she
front's
said.
different.
Okay.
The front suspension's different.
Oh,
It has control of caster and camber on the front too, and it has gold wing type front suspension arms.
It's double control armed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I Google evil Canuck van and there's nothing.
that's why you make it.
Evil Canuck.
It is one of your own.
But here's the irony. If you paint it the same way as Evil Knievel and just put Evil Canuck on it, would that be like an issue or not?
I hope
No, I don't think
Canadians
so.
have a sense of humor.
And instead of putting that number 1, I put a maple leaf, a red maple leaf.
Right.
Yeah.
Maple leaf with a 1 in the middle of it.
Yep.
Maple leaf with a 1 in it.
I'm just trying to, not think of PC on it, but yeah.
Yeah, but you could still use the 1 in the center of it.
And instead of the blue bar with white star, I put a blue bar with Canadian flags on it, white Canadian flags.
Or white maple leaves.
Yeah. That's what I meant, maple leaves, yeah.
But you're still going to want to put the 1 on the leaf.
Well,
In the center.
right, yes, we're past that.
Try and keep up.
Ah, that was yesterday's news.
Damn it, where the heck?
Damn it.
So you working on a Blackfoot, Josh?
Yep. I put my brushless merger in it to take to the dunes. I thought it'd be some cool video.
What KV?
It's 13.5.
Okay. So it's around 3,300.
They were close, yeah.
3280, depending. That a drag 13.5.
It's the hobby wing
Okay, yeah.
with the rotor Ron tune.
Oh, okay. Been played with. Okay.
You said you're going to take it to a lake.
It doesn't have all the crazy rotor Ron stuff, but
Oh yeah, but yeah, I know the motor.
it's on the just stock ESC though, so I'm taking it to Silver Lake sand dunes. So I'm putting sand, the old school sand paws, I think it says.
What are you going to do with the front tires? The same thing?
Yeah. Putting them all the way
Put
around.
paddles on the front on a 2-wheel drive.
No, I think I'll put them smoother front tires, lines in the front.
No, I'll run the stock ones, probably the stock ones or trenchers.
And it's waterproof, right? That motor?
Oh no, I'm just gonna bury it in the beach, see if it blows up.
Okay,
I may have an extra one if you need.
So you're going back up to Michigan again.
Yes.
Beautiful country.
I didn't say it wasn't. I wish I saw
And then
more.
I'll be back. I'll be back up there in September too for the gauntlet.
Darn, I was thinking of putting this body onto my MFX 01, but this is a medium length.
I don't think he cared
Yeah,
what
the
length of the
MFS one's
wheelbase.
the long one.
Uh,
Long
Did
wheelbase.
he say it had to be long?
No,
you
you
can
can.
make it.
I
No.
could. I could shorten it. It's just a longer wheelbase is going to be better for speed.
Yeah. Are
And
you,
he's just,
are you,
he's just looking at bodies that he could throw onto this chassis, and it's not
Yeah.
going to work.
Instead of using this.
Josh, you gonna get in on the speed run?
Yeah, but I don't have that chassis, so I'll have to order them.
Oh yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
going
wait till I got back.
But make sure now if you say you're out, you're out.
This should fit in there just beautiful.
Yeah. Fits perfect.
Yeah.
You just have to run the wires out the bottom and the top.
Yeah, those are. It's like having a Frankenstein bolts on the side. Motor.
Is it not cut again, you guys? I'm sure, right?
What?
You know, the last one, you couldn't cut anything. You had to keep it, one full, like you put the battery in it and
Oh yeah, it's non-edited video, correct. I didn't even think of that, Team Junkyard.
That's why I don't know why the speedrun guys. I don't know why you don't put like a little FPV camera inside the car, looking at the sort of catching the road in front and catching like what do you call it, the speed fucking thing as it's blocking up as well.
I do.
yeah,
They have the mile per hour with the GoPro set up.
Oh yeah,
Well,
with the odometer.
Yeah, but one of them little small FPV cameras would be cool though, from an actual inside view of the car going down the road. Would be
But
fun.
most people don't use the one that shows the speed that's active. You have to read it when you get back with the GPS unit. It's not live.
Yeah, even an FPV camera inside the car would be cool though.
I like
the
perspective. I like the perspective out the
See
window.
that view of them white lines and everything just flying right by it. It'd be fun. It'd be cool. Like.
Problem is though, it's all that much more money when you do that.
The weight is
Yeah.
You're depending on the size of the camera.
No, you get the little tiny fucking pin.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, the little tiny
Throw a GoPro in there, that adds some weight.
I know with the Limitless, when you stack batteries in there, that body doesn't have much room for anything else in there.
Oh, where is that?
Oh,
I just think it'd be cool, just a little FPV that's flying down the road. It'd be cool.
It would be cool.
yeah, I have a couple videos of a camera inside the car. I mean, an old cheap camera, but Tony Ingles has a video of. I think he went 200 mile an hour with a camera in the car.
It's crazy.
And I don't know.
The
If the camera also have
RC, that's fucking insanity. Like,
would the camera have volume in it so you can hear the swooshing of the speed going by?
You don't
Volume?
Brad, it's just like me putting the FP or when I put the GoPro on the Mutt Boss.
is one of them,
All you hear is the motor.
Well,
Team Junkyard similar. It's a little blurry on my computer screen, but it reminded me of. Has anybody seen Daft Punk around lately?
No.
What did they call the Australian guy used to come in with a Daft Punk helmet?
Make
Mitchell, JD took his shot at you now. He said the speed run guys are not cool. They are lame.
What the hell?
They'll always be
JD's taking
slower
a shot
than
at everyone, I think, except for Keith tonight.
The Rust
Because they
guys are
both wear
lame.
Oh, I'm
they both
surprised he
wear
hasn't
the
brought up.
bandana.
I'm surprised he hasn't brought up sorting rules.
He did. That was how he
Well, he
started.
will now because you just mentioned it.
He usually does that to bother Eric.
The Rust guys are lame.
So what did you call the guy from Australia? He used to come into your chats all the time, Ty. He wears his sunglasses, or else he'd have the Daft Punk helmet.
Yeah, it was magnified.
Yeah, magnified. Anybody heard of him, really, you know?
No.
No.
Anyways, that's a medium or short wheelbase on the Mercedes frame.
On this one?
Yeah.
No, that's a long wheelbase, I think.
I swear it's a short one. A medium. I might be a medium one. I'm sorry.
That's what she said. I could swear that's a short one.
It's a medium because it has a longer wheelbase than the Jimny model of that car.
Don't know, but I should have all the parts to change it. Because I usually don't throw shit away.
Is the shaft on the motor of 3.175?
I don't know.
You have to worry about if it's gonna.
Yeah,
fit
well,
here.
that is true. If I change the wheelbase, I don't have the proper shaft. Because the shaft that you
Yeah.
get is only one shaft that comes with a
Yeah.
kit.
But I'm also wondering about the shaft on your motor, 3.175.
You're talking about his 5-turn motor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is a small one. It is a small shaft.
Tiny
But it
It's
shaft.
got a
worked.
small shaft.
Yeah, that's
We're
a
good.
A small shaft, but
3.175.
it worked.
Yeah.
You know, there's a pill for that.
But there's a little stub there, so I don't know if that little stub is going to be in the way. It kind of
Oh,
pumps out.
yeah.
But let me tell you, there's a big difference of size of wheels between this and this guy. Like the wheels are like massive on this truck. They're too big anyways, because he said 65 and these are like 80s.
I screwed up.
Again,
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like with the panels on it, Josh. Wow, they're a lot smaller than the front tire.
yeah. That's what I was just looking at. I might glue the paddles to the chrome.
Is it gonna?
Damn.
It might slow it down, wouldn't it? Possibly. No, the smaller the rims, the faster they'll turn, right?
Well, I know it's going to be faster now because it had a monster mash in it with a 9-tooth pinion, and now it's a 13-tooth.
My grasshopper, not my frog, came with 3 different pinions and 3 different spurs. I'm going to put the middle spur with an 18-tooth pinion in mine, which is 50 and 18.
Put the smallest with the biggest and send her.
Well, actually, it's a medium. It's actually the medium size.
Hey, Brad,
Brad.
back to what you were talking about with speed. Okay. Here's what it sounds like on a car with a camera.
Pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't started.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Noise canceling.
No, you're muted.
You
You didn't share sound.
Yeah, I did.
Your noise canceling.
No, I see.
I see an icon that says it's muted.
You
Didn't you see that it was muted on the video?
I
Yeah,
did.
the
Well,
sound was muted on YouTube, so you didn't hear it.
Yeah,
with everything.
yeah. Let me get back into it.
So Brad, this is a long wheelbase because it's exactly the same as this, and this is a long wheelbase body, and it's exactly the same length as this guy.
And
So
you
it
don't
is
want to use the rims for your Volkswagen on.
no, but I do have other rims. Don't worry.
Brad, did you see what Brian Watts said?
No, I actually don't have my TV on, so I didn't see what he
It
said.
said hi.
Oh, hi, Brian.
Why did he say poor Tank's wife? Oh, because of the short shaft. Okay. I'm Canadian, eh? I'm a little slow. Sorry.
Okay.
He said a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little. And he wrote down Sorka, Sorka, Sorka! Exclamation.
Fuck Sorka.
So I'm going to do a comp at the end of next month, and I'm not allowing carbon fiber rails. People are getting pissed.
They're getting mad.
Carbon fiber what?
That's all rails, right? That's all you can hear.
I did hear some other noises
Or
besides the
announcing
motor.
that was an actual race that I put it in.
Cool.
So carbon fiber, I didn't quite hear you. Carbon fiber what?
Carbon fiber rails.
Rails?
It has to be stamped metal rails for the comp.
Okay. We're talking about for.
Does it have to
crawling.
be C-channel stamped or can it be flat metal rails?
I didn't mention that. Nobody asked that yet.
Because the Stance and the SCX10 Pro have flat metal rails.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking I might put C channels.
What cars you taking up to Michigan with you, Josh? Besides that one.
We're taking the Razor Ray, the SMT10, my Red Cat Landslide, and probably a Slash.
Were you surprised that two of the companies, Traxxas and Associated, came out with drift cars?
No. I think they saw people converting their stuff for drifting and Red Cat having some popularity with that RDS and
Hey,
okay.
People have been doing that to the Fortec for a long time now.
Yeah.
But I think because people in Asia were doing independent axles on Grasshoppers and Hornets that they decided to also do what they did with the Hornet.
I think the biggest thing is that Element Team Associated, all the Element designers are gone. I don't know about the Team Associated designers, but everybody for Element that designed their stuff is gone. So they're probably
Really?
pumping out. Yeah.
Gone
They're
So
probably
is
where?
there going to
pumping
be
out.
no more Element or?
They're there still. Just all the people that designed every truck that's out now, like all the Enduros and Utrons and stuff,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Or elsewhere.
So were they laid off or were they just want to
The
find new
president,
jobs?
the president was laid off, told to leave, whatever. And then basically everyone that was tight with him as designers boogied out.
Hmm.
So that's gonna hurt their crawler trail trucks.
Yeah.
No.
It'll
Really?
hurt everything they do.
So I don't see nothing coming out for a while from them then.
Well, Team Associated is different than Element, I think.
It's all
They're
one
all owned
It's
company.
all
by-
owned by Horizon.
Yeah, I know that.
So
No, I don't think they're Horizon. They were owned by Thunder Tiger for a long time.
Yeah, I think they're their own. I don't think they're Horizon.
Yeah, they're not part of the Horizon
No,
lineup.
they're all under the same umbrella, but they're not Horizon.
I'll go on Horizon and see if they sell this stuff. Usually they don't.
They did.
They
They
did?
do.
Okay.
I find that sad when those types of things happen. to
Horizon
a
sells
company.
everything.
Did
Yeah.
any of you think about that four-tack drift car? I don't know. Traxxas
You
got
mean
the
that
four-tack drift.
Street Basher?
Yeah. Oh, well, they came out with an actual four-tack drift version or something, didn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the steering on it's like half of what it should be.
they? Oh, no way, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
3/4 of what it should be.
It's
It
like
should be
Only
60 instead
65.
of 90.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's not even close to being what it should be.
And it's a 21 turn brushed motor.
Hey,
And
I'm
which
gonna,
is which is fine to get you started, but if it won't
Yeah.
turn like the rest of them, you know.
Yeah, turning's more important than the size of your motor and drift.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the drift that size of motor in a drift car is actually fine
Yeah.
because you don't need tons of speed. You just need actual wheel speed. You don't need high gear to go fast.
And there's no way to modify the camber and a whole bunch of modification that you can with other trucks the same price.
Oh, so you can't even put the camber in or out or anything, no?
No.
Jesus, so Trax missed the mark with that. It's not like
I-
I
They're
flew under the
going
radar too. Like so.
they're going after the market of somebody that walks into the store and they see a drifter from Tamaya,
Yeah,
Traxxas. They're just going to jump on it because they go, wow, this is going to be fun and cool to play
Yeah.
with.
It'd be a fun street
Yeah.
drifter, you know, or your yard or something like that, but it's not going to be fun on a track.
No,
Yeah.
they won't be able to compete with them.
No. Everybody
it's
they
for the
keep
bashers.
spinning out.
What were you saying, Keith?
Oh, I'm gonna take off. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law are leaving tomorrow morning early, so
tell
They
them
were
to
supposed to
keep-
leave today.
See you
stuff to
later.
do.
Just
Yeah,
tell them to keep an
tomorrow.
eye on their flights. Just check their flights because they could get to the airport and be no flights fucking leaving. So
Yeah,
Yeah, because
right.
that's some computer crashing.
Yeah, okay.
oh,
I'll see you guys later.
yeah,
See
they
ya,
can
man.
the
See you,
door.
brother.
Hey, Keith.
Ready, Keith?
I suppose I can get out of here too. I got fucking work in the morning. So.
Hey,
Good.
Josh, you put the goodbye.
We'll see you, Sean.
See you,
Later,
Sean.
Sean.
See ya,
All right,
Sean.
everybody, have a good one.
Yeah. So you put the paddles up front too?
No, it's 2-wheel drive. There's no point for paddles.
I know, no, but the tires are different than what the car came with.
Yeah, I just put the trenchers on because they were closer in height.
Uh,
Front dry shaft's not connected. It's not turning.
I know. That's why I don't have the paddles on there.
He's drifting.
I'm just toying with you.
It'd just be cool to put some video down. I don't
Yeah.
expect it to do too much. It's an old truck.
Yep.
I do
I-
have
I-
the
I found
Am I-
out
what did you find out, Brad?
the Grasshopper 2 chassis. It seems like it has a shallow area for the battery. So because the way the door and the bottom goes on it, kind of goes like this and up, it has those short things you put the pins in. So now I have to use shorty packs in it to run it in flight mode because it won't close on my dart pots.
Well, yeah, because the batteries aren't round.
No, it is round. It's oval shape,
Hello.
but it's not. It goes above the where it goes above where the pins go. Because on the grasshopper and Hornet, my dart pots will fit in those cards, but not the grasshopper tube because of how they did the door.
Oh, JD retracted a message.
Mm-hmm.
He knows better.
I'm hoping the MIP diff holds up.
Well, the one I have probably has the new setup that Maya made with the dog bones.
You going to have fun on the beach somewhere?
Yeah, the sand dunes up in Silver Lake.
You gonna
I
bring
don't
the
think
other
I'm
one?
going to put this one. What's
Gonna bring
that?
the one I sold you?
I thought about that too. I thought it might be cool to do video with
What was the one you sold it?
the wild one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know their paddles that'll fit that.
Now the next thing is, does he have an extra set of paddles?
No, probably not. Not for that car.
I don't think I have the original grasshopper paddles. I think that might fit it.
Yeah, you'd have to change the adapter.
Is that a regular 12 millimeter hex tank or
Yeah,
is
it's a
it?
12 millimeter hex, but
I think it is.
the
Oh, so you're
adapter
connecting.
is different.
So I have other 12 millimeter paddles.
No, but you got to make sure you can fit the rim onto the hub, which might be different, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
But it's still going to be fun just to run with the regular tires on the beach. It's still going to be fun.
Yeah,
The block and spike.
there's a walking dunes on the back side of the dunes that we usually get out and go over to. I ran fast stuff on the beach, and I know it's not salt water, but I don't usually run on the beach too much.
Mhm.
Just because that sand is already gritty and
Wet.
having the water get in there too. I don't want to eat everything up inside the transmission or axle. But on the back side of the sand dunes where the walking dunes are, that's where I've done videos before.
You
you
stay at
manage-
the state park?
What's that?
You staying at the state park?
Close to it. I'm not staying at the state park. I'll be
Okay,
at the Silver Hills RV park.
Okay, is that members one?
No, that's Silver Creek.
Okay.
Everything's Silver.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking, because I know where Silver Creek is.
You know where they park for the Mac Dunes trailer there on the corner of Fox Drive and stuff?
Okay.
Like as you pass Silver Creek, there's the road right there, Fox Drive.
Okay.
If you turn left, like you're heading around the loop to go to the Calder Lakes Bar and Grill,
Mm-hmm.
there's a new campground on that loop.
Oh, okay.
That's where we've been staying.
Oh, okay.
So, also, you might want to get a higher torque motor for put in the wild one.
It's got a 12 turn in it, tank put in it.
Oh, is it 12 turn 540 or 12 turn 550?
That's a 550 can motor. That's that
550, yeah.
glow back. That's that glow backed or whatever they call it.
Did you
Yeah.
change the ESC?
No. It was working fine for me when I
Yeah.
used it.
Okay. I guess it was the battery I put in it because I was not getting any speed out of it. It must be the battery I was using.
Yeah, it ran pretty good on the I think I had a Z pack in it.
Okay.
Oh, AliExpress is having a lot of sales on batteries, and some of them are name brands.
Darn, it was working fine. I should have charged you more.
And it's funny you were talking about your bruiser and the transmission, your bruiser cleaner and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I have
Yeah.
a couple of those original
Okay.
because I have a spare for that truck,
Mhm.
and it's in a box out in the hobby shop, and that thing is a tank. It's so heavy.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful chassis. I mean, just like the original because of all the metal parts.
Yeah, I'm just saying I have the original one, so
Cool.
I have a spare transmission and stuff out in the hobby shop.
Hey, the stance looks good on that.
Yeah, I figured the shorter tires would help.
Now it's not a monster truck. It's just a truck.
Kind of looks like a mall crawler a little bit. These trenchers are a little smaller.
There's a lot of people that dish on the Tamiya, but they're fun to drive. It's different.
Yeah,
They're a lot of fun.
Especially the lunchbox because it's quirky behavior.
I enjoy my Tamiya, and like I really liked playing with the TT02s when they were still stockish in the parking lot.
Yeah.
They're just fun to rip around. Like your parking lot wars, I would have a blast.
Hmm.
Especially in the wet.
Oh, everybody loved it when it was wet. It's kind of
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
It adds a new dimension to the racing, and people race in the wet.
Yep.
You
So
get
from
those
now
little
on,
rooster,
rain or shine, the race is going to be on.
and you get the little rooster tails coming from the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't believe how well a lot of those cars were sticking to the track from the wet.
Yeah.
Especially when they could have been hydroplaned.
Hmm.
Dennis, do you think I should put these on the cross since it has that old school look?
I would. Yeah,
I
those
thought
will look
about
good on there.
swapping it over.
Yeah, those will look good on there.
I took them off the Fordyce and put the blue methods that Charlie had.
The WT4, did you finish it off?
No, still working on painting a little bit at a time, and
Okay.
That thing was more involved than you thought, wasn't it?
no, I knew it was going to be a while. That's why I told him. I said, dude, the gauntlet is my goal. So I got 2 months to finish it up. Two and a
And
half.
you can do light off-roading in it.
It's
You
not
can lock
mine.
the diff. Oh, sorry. I mean,
It's
you can lock the diff in the back so it can do some light off-roading.
If he does, that's cool, but it's gonna have everything painted, and like I got the motor painted, I got a couple doors done, I got a rim to test out with the paint Dennis told me about. The
Spastic.
no, it's like a metallic gray black. It's not that graphite, but I can't remember what you called it, Dennis. It's over on the table.
So it's
metal?
not going to be the paint job from the box.
No, he wants it lime green
Oh, Keith likes that.
with
We don't do box art, Brad. These aren't Tamayas.
No, I wouldn't do a box art on a non-Tamiya anyways. Only Japanese brands I do box art.
All right.
lime green. I'm going to do a tan interior. I figured would be the best with that lime green. And then he wants that metal flake black gray mix on the bed floor and the tanks down the side. He chrome toolboxes or nothing.
So it's not going to be rusted look. It's going to look brand new.
Yeah, but it's going to be green.
Keith was here. He'd agree with that.
Yeah, tomorrow I gotta keep working on the Mammoth. I'm gonna finally start putting it together. It's all painted.
Was that
So,
that was a big involved build too, wasn't it?
oh yeah.
And so was the lasso too. That was an involved build too, wasn't
It took me 2 days for that friggin' lasso, like even more than 2 days.
it? And that thing weighs as much as actually doesn't it weigh more than a lot of
Oh
crawlers?
yeah. And on my table, like when I wanted to work on it, like turning it upside down or turning it to its side, I had to be so careful because it's so heavy, eh? The back box of it where that holds all the sand, that's heavy, heavy aluminum. It's crazy how heavy that thing was.
You afraid it was going to blow your table?
No, no, no. The table's strong enough.
He didn't want box art, JD.
I'm sorry, Josh, but that body is too big for that bright lime green.
So he doesn't agree with the paint job.
He sent me a
Yeah.
picture of one that looked like it. And I would have gone white with red or red with white.
Yeah.
Or black with the lime green.
Yeah. But
or metallic white.
No.
I was gonna paint it like AAA or CAA truck.
right. But he spent a lot of money on it and that's what he wants. So
Yeah. Well, it's 11:40,
In the
guys.
build
I'm gonna
process for-
I'm gonna go. So see you guys
all
later.
right, thanks.
Catch you
All
later.
right.
All right, Hank, take care.
In fact,
See you, bud.
Don't forget to thumbs up the video.
Yeah, that thing's been in the build process for over a year.
Yeah, I mean, I've only had it a couple months. You didn't have it that long, really.
No, but the person that originally was gonna build it did.
Yeah. That's why I want to have it done for him to give it to him if he's going to be at the gauntlet, or at least give to Tony to give to him.
Tony won't give it to him. And if
Look
he
at that,
doesn't
he's
go to the gauntlet, then you'll end up having to ship it right to him.
He's in a different room.
Who?
He felt bad not doing work.
It's so funny. I guess he's been working in my area, and I haven't even heard from him.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
thanks for the invite, brother. I'm out.
Catch you later.
Hi,
Mitch.
Mitch.
See you, man.
I'm tired of
See you,
yelling.
Mitch.
Catch you guys on the next one.
See you,
Yep.
Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Now you're working on your future.
The carbon. This is Jericho's. I think we narrowed it up a bunch with the hubs, and I think it's just a little too narrow. Like I mean, Dennis was there. There's a couple spots that it seemed a little unsettled compared to what it should be. So
It's actually getting a little too much body roll for.
yeah, and it's got plenty of weight and stuff on it. So the only thing that else it could be is a little too narrow. So I'm swapping some hubs around.
What is the width on that outside to outside?
Well, I just took it apart, but this one with these are the 12 millimeter hubs. I mean, this phone killed it. This phone keeps shoving it.
As his tire falls off.
Yeah,
You're talking, he wants to know what the front and rear track is.
it's 9 1/4.
Should be all right. Oh, I'm at.
And 8 1/2.
Wow, it's narrower in the rear.
I would go with a little bit wider on the back. Leave the
And-
front.
Like them wide in the back.
But it's only going to take it to like 9 3/8 on the front. It's minute what it is. It's 12 to 15, so it'll be 6 millimeters overall.
Okay.
With these cars,
So-
with these cars, 6 millimeters makes a big difference.
And that's what my setup is on my trucks. And we know the hog chassis truck does well.
Yep.
And I think, yeah, like I'll put it on here so hopefully it focuses. That's the difference in the hubs.
I see
That's
a
all it is.
millimeter or two taller.
Yeah, that's all it is. 12 to 15 is all it's going.
What, like in actual cars, 1 inch of wheelbase difference makes a big difference in the interior. It's amazing.
Well, that's not wheelbase, that's track width.
No, I'm just saying that with dimensions of cars, any little bit changes dimensions of the car in very different ways.
Got a letter from the DMV for a urgent recall on that truck.
What?
Oh, yeah, we got one before that. We did the urgent, we can also get,
That's it. Kurt's in trouble.
something,
Yeah. Probably the neighbors again.
ask for alternative transportation if needed. So you could probably get that for free, like, this came directly from the DMV. Thing that's really urgent. So.
It will, JD. It'll have more back.
So you're taking that to Silver Lake.
No. Just working on the bench while we're here. No, this is the outrunner. I'm not going to go put it in the sand. Andy was never seen again. Oh, he's back.
What's up? You were done. We thought you were done for.
Yeah, thought you got in trouble.
Oh no, the Chevys have a recall on the airbags.
What car?
This might have the 12 back.
The Chevy pickup.
Ooh, that's why it was 8 1/4. Phone was shoved in. Now it should be 9 flat, just under 9.
I think I might get another set of F10s this winter.
So anyway, I was looking at the negative G and the Xos, and they're both just pretty awesome chassis.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if, I mean, part of me wants to build that G-Speed C1V1, but I don't know if I want to go that route or maybe even a Corrupt.
Chunky's Corrupt works well. His class 1 and his class, well, Chunky's class 2 is the Corrupt.
Because he got
Nice.
the Jekyll and Hyde.
What's the other one?
Uh,
Razor?
Reaper.
I think he's got the Reaper. That's what he ran with. It's the one that's basically made for AR-44.
Yeah, that's the Reaper chassis. It's a good chassis. It's got a nice little breakover, but it's still, close to almost a flat skid like the rest of them.
With your crawlers, what classes do you usually use the most?
Do I use the most?
Class 2.
Yeah, for when you go camping or trail running, or which ones do you use the most? You say class 2 for himself.
Well, I think we run drivers the most, Dennis.
Well, yeah, I mean, most people call it class 2, but we have it as driver because they're using class
Yeah.
2 scale points.
Yeah. Which is really 2.5.
They're cutting them in half now.
No, the class that they happen to run is made it that way.
Yeah.
They used to have, so it used to be, and this is all down JD's line. It used to be class 2 was like a TRX4 or a 10-2. They were class 2 was brush, no grass, and only a 2S battery.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was basically stock out of the box.
So then people started saying, well, we don't, the disparaging between 2 and 3 was ridiculous. So then they made beginners, which was the class 2 rules, and made class 2 basically class 3 without rear steer and dig. Well, then people were like, well, I don't want to be called beginners.
Or novice.
So they made class 2, which went back to the rules, and then they made 2.5, which is these trucks with scale points. And then a lot of places, at least around Ohio, and I know Exo Cage does it with his stuff, they run basically a driver's class where it's this size tire and it has to have a front bumper.
Those 2.2s are not 1.9s.
These are 4.75s on 2.2 rims.
Okay.
So they're a 1.9 tire stretch. And they do really well that way because it helps with sidewall flex, and especially when you run Vanquish axles, the portals have 2 screws at the top. So to clear a negative offset rim, you have to run the 2.2 to get over it. And it has to be a 2.2 that bolts to the front face of the rim, like Vision, Vec, TGH, these Amazons, Shift. They all are front, some type of front beadlock rim.
So when you stretch a 1.9 on a 2.2, it stiffens up the sidewall of the 1.9, doesn't it?
And it makes the tire a little wider footprint because usually 2.2s are wider. You can get a narrow 2.2, but usually they're a little wider.
It's like giving some tires some blue chew.
Yep.
It sounds like it's just the guys figured out a trick to do with smaller interior part of the circumference of the tire, put it on something to stretch it out over a bigger circumference rim.
Well, a lot of guys that did that used to do it for the fact that they couldn't tune the tire. So stretching the tire over a 2.2 stiffens the tire, shortens the sidewall, gives you better grip.
Yeah, less sidewall roll.
Shitty foams.
Right.
It's like Josh going this weekend without with the razor, he might let the air out of the tires. That's all basically you're doing.
I'll
Yeah,
let the
I've
air
heard-
out of the tires on the one. I put paddles on the other.
On one-to-ones, they let out air when they do rock crawling. You
Yes.
get a wider footprint.
And let the tire
because
conform.
it conforms over the rock. Contours over the rock. I always know
So-
about the flex of the tire when it's lower, so form over a rock. So
Yeah, Dennis, with that, it made it just under 9.5. And it added a little bit of weight to the front.
That
Which I think
might solve the problem.
I knew it was close. But what was funny is I took the red truck that Jericho didn't want to run because he wasn't used to it. And we set up gates. He set the gates yesterday outside. And I put the megalithics with stock foams on these same rims. And I beat him. I mean, it was close. It was really close. But this just needed a little bit of tweak where I've tweaked on that red truck with those capper axles, and I got it set up where it's pretty killer. It acts a lot like your truck because it's 13-inch wheelbase, and
Right.
so it, even though it's got a good breakover skid on it and the capras. What's up, Maz? Man, it's been a while since we've seen
yeah,
you.
Maz.
What's up?
Welcome in.
I hope your V3 is doing good. I saw it sold out pretty quick.
Joey, keep it back here. A 10 scale chassis.
Now,
Keep it back of your mind.
so
That chassis of his is really close to like a high-low and the Exos.
the ascent and descent, usually the front is higher than the rear.
What do you,
The difference between the degrees of going over
Approach
things.
angle?
Yeah, approach angles. And the front's usually a more degree approach angle than it is in the rear.
so the way I control the approach angle on this truck is running a short bumper. Here's the bumper. So it has a lot of approach angle because of the bumper is tucked in and the body's tucked in. And then your departure angle, the bumper and the body are pretty close to the back, but like going down's fine. Yep. That's awesome. That's a good problem to have. But like with this body, this truck will sit without tipping, but it'll get totally vertical. And on the approach,
It does no stance.
I mean, and that's the body touching, the bumper's not even touching yet.
Oh, because is it more under the hood of the car?
Yep.
Yeah, the body's tucked back, but the bumper's tucked back even more just so the bumper doesn't catch on rock when you get up to it to try and climb down.
Right. So the front tires will hit before the bumper.
You guys got it down to a science like they do in the window woods.
I've been trying. I've set up a good amount of trucks now, including helping friends. But you have to think, Brad, we went to a comp last Sunday, and it was Dennis, me, Jericho, Joe, and Chunky. That also was the top 5 spots in driver's class.
What class?
Driver's class, the class this
Okay,
truck's in.
driver's class. Okay, driver's.
And in class 2, Johnny Ritter, who's a driver for Team EXO, got in. So we were top 6, I think, wasn't it, Dennis?
Yeah.
We were top 6 out of 18 people.
I mean, the physics are basically the same, just on a smaller scale for what they do in actual cars, actual trucks.
And Maz, Kurt did take out a curb the other day. Finally, we finally got to see Curb back in a video.
He almost took out his
On my truck.
side of his tire of his truck too.
Yeah. But I think Dennis's dirty. I don't even know if Dennis's dirty has had the number of comps that Jericho's truck has had on.
This one, no, the Outlaw Pro hasn't had that many on it. My original Dirty South has 2 years of comping.
Yeah. The third comp on Jericho's truck was the last year K&K. So you have to think how many comps that truck's had on it to figure out the tune, the balance, the axles. I literally changed 2 things. I think the rear springs finally broke in and settled. So I dropped the shock mount from one hole to another, which is what, a 4mm drop. And I replaced one spring on the front and I tweaked the panhard because the axle wasn't perfectly center. So I centered it back up. And Jericho beat second place in class 2 by 20.
Was it 20?
22 points? 27 points? Yeah.
I think it was 27 points.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, what position are you usually average during your comps? I mean, what is your average placing?
Well, up until I dropped off the team, I was consistent 4th.
Oh, so you're always in the top 5.
And then just going and having a good time, having fun, not caring if I win or anything. I was middle of the pack, and then this past weekend I ended up taking 3rd.
We also did a lot of tweaking on that truck before you finally comped it again.
Yeah, because like I said, that truck hasn't had a lot of comps on it. The first was a buddy comp, and I've only really comped that truck out with you guys. It hasn't gone on like Magic or Rockfather or anybody like that.
Let me see if I can share this.
What's your average? What's your average standing, Josh?
Honestly, it depends on where we're at. Like if we go up north, I'm usually top 5 up north. If we're at Country Junction, I usually finish 1st or 2nd in one of the 2 classes. And then usually 3rd or 4th in the other one. It's like I can't have 2 firsts. Like it fights me.
So how many comps do you think you guys have done in your lifetime in the hump?
Oh, I'm over 100.
Later, Maz.
See you, Maz.
Bye, Maz.
See you, Joe.
Is that showing, Dennis?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So, like
Dennis, I would assume you've done 200 of them.
Well, for 2 years straight, every weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
And that really adds up to well over 200 over the years.
Well, here you go. Twice a week for 52 weeks. There you go. times that by 2 years. There's your answer, Brad.
But
place is
Dennis's
that?
truck, what would you say, 3 comps ago, Dennis, would probably have rolled on that backup on the drop down?
Yep.
Which place is this?
Did you get the bonus or not, Dennis?
No, I got the front axle past it, and then it kicked over to the left and hit the cone.
You lost a point. You lost 2 points on that, or 1 point?
No, I
Bonus.
didn't get anything against me.
It's a bonus. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, right there is when it started to kick over, and it,
Those are boulders, man. Those aren't rocks. Those are boulders.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to comp crawling.
yeah, right there is where it hits. I mean,
Oh,
it
it's so
wants
close to making
bite,
it,
but
too.
yeah,
Truck's really fighting you there.
That was a hard angle.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That
guess
was
you
the
get.
furthest that anybody's made it on that bonus.
Yeah.
And my tires aren't even close to being tuned yet.
No, you gotta add a little bit to the back. I think the front's close.
You got to have a car. You got to have a truck that doesn't fight you so much, don't you?
Yeah, this truck did really well. That was a hard spot.
I was probably one of 3 that could make that climb right there without having to give it any kind of wheel speed.
They time you
Mine
for it,
made
or
it, but I had to find the right angle.
it's not a timed event. It's just a point event, right?
No, it was for
It was
time
timed.
too.
What was your time?
We had 12 minutes to do that.
Yeah, and
And you did it under.
how many gates was it? 20, 25?
13 on that.
14? Well, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, now that was my first run because I tried the bonus gate during my run.
Right.
And I had, oh God, I had a real shitty score. So because I was first one picked, I was able to do what they're doing as a mulligan. So I chose to redo my run, and the second run I hit 3 gates out of all of it. I think it was 3.
So when you do trail runs, do you also have timed events with trail runs?
Yeah, it's called the gauntlet.
No. No, we don't do any timed events for that.
Like I said, the only
No,
time
technically we did, Dennis. 2 years ago. The Beat the Creek run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That was for best time.
yeah,
Was
that
that
was the rock garden.
Yeah.
And that would take more than 10 minutes to do, I would assume, right?
Under 2 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, so
The
what
winning-
what that one kid do? What was it, a minute 30 or something?
It was like a minute 12.
27.
Yeah, I knew it was something stupid like that.
He did a minute 27. I came at him with a minute 32, and then he got to go again, and he got like a minute what? A minute.
I think it was a minute 12 is what minute 12 or minute 17. It was ridiculous.
sounds like he's jumping a lot of rocks.
Oh, you got to
all
go
he
as fast
does
as you can, and you got to keep it on rocks that are only a couple inches wider than your truck.
No,
Lucas
I
is
was
what?
going to say that rock path was what, maybe a foot wide?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, when you got to the tube, you had to go around. That was about 2.5 feet.
Yeah, the slant.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big flat piece of concrete where a flagpole used to sit.
Mm-hmm.
It
Right.
was only 4 inches of the flagpole sticking up, and you had to go around that without falling off.
Oh, nice.
That was the first time that truck has ever been driven.
Yeah. And you're on 4S there.
Yeah. But my second run, when I got to do the mulligan, I had 2 gates and 7 reverses.
Right.
My first run, oh no. No, I'm sorry. This is outside, 4 gates and 11 reverses.
Yeah, outside is what got a lot of people.
Nope, 5 gates. My bad.
So when you're outside and the rocks are wet, that really adds a problem.
Yeah, but they weren't wet.
No, it was the mulch.
Yeah.
Oh, moss would do the same thing, correct? Would make it
Mulch, not mulch. Mulch.
But moss will, because when we were at the Guru, there was moss on those rocks.
And depending on the moss, if it's actually growing on there like a blanket, some of it will give you really good grip and some of it won't.
Right.
It all depends. And sometimes you might have a good patch and the guy in front of you knocks it off.
Yep.
And there is no repairing the course in between drivers.
Also, isn't it possible for all the trucks to pass over after a while? It becomes slicker and looser.
Or they dig out ruts.
Yeah.
Or move a rock that you need.
Yeah, pick it out
to
the way.
get through. There was one gate, was it gate 2?
Oh, I thought you were talking about gate 5 outside on the side of the building. You had to winch up
Oh
over.
no, we haven't gotten to that bullshit part yet. I think it was gate 2 inside where that big rock was sitting right next to the gate.
Yeah.
That if you hit it just right, it would roll toward the gate.
Yeah.
And now you had to try and figure out, do I try to move it or do I just run over the gate just to get through?
Which is worse to get traction on, wet wood or wet rock?
Wood.
Wood.
It's basically grease.
Unless the rock is marble.
Or very smooth granite. Right?
Even granite you can burn on. Marble.
Marble's definitely, it's very slick.
Right. Even like if somebody tears out, say, their garage floor and they use part of that and that garage floor had a glazed finish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what kind of tire you have. I don't care how good a truck you have or how good a driver you are. You're not going around and gonna climb up and down that rock.
So
you sit there and spin. It'd be like being on marbles or
Yeah,
like buns.
marble's slick even being dry. So
Right. And glazed cement's the same way.
what types of different rocks give you better traction? There's sedimentary, there's salt.
Like out in Utah, the sandstone out there.
Yeah.
That stuff eats tires. Like
Oh,
a lot of them run a harder compound tire instead of Predators. They run G8 compound.
So it would be the same. It would be the same in running a 10th scale.
I'm saying on their 10 scale trucks.
Okay.
They run the harder compound because they'll actually last 6 months. Whereas like these tusks out there, they say they last like 4 comp.
Yeah.
And they're 8 up.
You're lucky if you get a week out of them.
A 1-to-1 would also we get a worn out tire after a while.
Yeah, but you have to think a 1-to-1 has
weight
and less, since the tire is so much bigger.
I mean, as long as it's
And
gritty, like sandpaper, it's going to wear out the tire. Doesn't matter.
No, but
but you don't spin
you get a
as
wider
much.
footprint it's going to grab in more area, so you're not going to slide and burn that tire as fast. If the tire slips like ours, because you're only on a 1 inch wide tire, maybe inch and a half. As soon as that starts turning, the tires they're on their way to being junk that quick.
I can imagine what basalt or volcanic rock would do to a tire. I'm sure that would tear up a tire.
Oh, I cut it up.
Volcanic.
They've been known to shred tires.
And puncture them probably too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
the dudes
shred
in
them.
the dudes in Hawaii run harder compound too.
Yeah, but I'm sure after one comp, I bet you that those tires are trash.
I don't know.
I know
Most of the
people
guys
that-
I talked to from
I know
Hawaii were
people that have ran on volcanic rock, and they tear the sidewalls. Puncturing the tire in the center is what it is. But on the side, as soon as you get a little tear,
Gash.
it makes the tire not perform at all, because it loses all integrity in the sidewall.
I bet you guys would like to go to Hawaii and challenge yourself with those rocks.
No.
Nah, I'm good.
I
with-
would like to go to Utah out there where
And Moab.
West Desert Wheeler goes and stuff, but not in the summer.
Well, it's over 100 degrees in the summer in Moab.
When is it? 011C's going out there, Dennis? October?
Yeah, I think they're going mid-October.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Mid-October can be warm.
It'd still be warm, but it wouldn't be 110, 120.
Yeah, they're only going to be looking at high 70s, low 80s. I mean, I wouldn't even mind going to Colorado and running
Yeah.
on some of that.
Sergeant J's got some cool spots. Heck, JD's got some cool spots out in New Mexico.
I heard there's some cool spots in Nevada
Yeah,
too.
I was stationed in Mexico for a couple of years, and let me tell you,
I heard there's good spots in Nevada.
instead of chasing girls, I should have been out on the trail.
Instead of chasing tail, be out on the trail.
Yep.
You were a little younger back then, though.
Yeah, exactly. I think I was like 20, 21.
Arizona's got some good spots too.
Yeah.
You go in the oh, that's another problem. You get a lot of sand that's on top of rocks that slides under, causes slippage from rock on rock.
Hold on, let's all pause and watch Kurt redirect.
What?
Look like you're reading directions for something.
No, I'm making sure my controllers are hooked up to the cars on the
Josh,
Is
I
that
don't know.
the oh, sorry. Well, Dennis,
I don't know if you ever comped in the rain.
That's a problem.
No, it's not a problem until you get on a new course that hasn't had the rocks washed off yet, where there's still dirt on them.
Yeah.
And when you get the topsoil and the clay wet, just even in a drizzle, it's a whole different ball game.
There's also could be some oils on rock too.
No, it's all mud and dirt. I mean, they're coming out of quarries where they're just doing strip mining, just trying to get whatever aggregate they can, and the big stuff they give away.
Brett, who lives close to you, Josh, he had a good place down in Ohio too, where he climb up the quarry and it would be really high up.
That's where we're supposed to be going.
Oh, what's the name of that area? Because he had like kind of
The quarry.
Is there a name for the particular quarry?
The quarry.
Quarry.
That's it.
Was Brett at Oaks Quarry?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been there a lot.
That's well over 100 feet tall. Well over. Where he was
Brad's
at.
talking about Rivercliff, where Brett used to go. He doesn't go there anymore.
Oh, this is a
Oh.
couple. I saw this a couple of years ago, and that's
No.
Yeah, it was before it was Rivercliff.
yeah, that's hundreds of feet high.
On the flip side of the river, Dennis.
Oh. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, by the KOA park on that
Mhm.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
because that's where Jeremy, your Dun RC, was going.
oh, okay.
He was going there, and then that's how he got pulled across the street, and he's going to run a comp out there for old dude. Which
He
we are.
gave I remember the video. He had a very good view when he got.
Yeah, Brett does have quite a bit of video from Oaks Quarry though.
Yeah.
He also likes that dam with the water.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
goes,
that's where we're talking. It's across. They're both across the street from each other, literally across the street.
Oh yeah, but that one's much taller.
yeah, the dam that he goes to is what do you say, about
It's a,
10 minutes from his house?
yeah, like when you know where we had turned to the right to go into Rivercliff.
Yeah.
There was that park on the left.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you go down to get to that dam. It's literally across the street from Rivercliff.
One thing's for sure, that dam's going to really
okay.
test how waterproof your stuff is.
Because
Yeah.
literally Jeremy drove across the street to meet up with that dude. He was at the dam. Because that's what he told me at Axial Fest, is that he drove over there to meet that dude.
I
And the
hope he
dude,
doesn't get hooked into this guy.
we'll see, man. I warned him. I said, hey, just so you know, one of the nicest dudes I've ever met had issues with him.
Yeah, he
With
turned
who?
into a real
I still
Little
can't
piece of
believe how
work.
much of an idiot, because that was a decent little area.
Mm-hmm. There was a ton of potential, and the things he did was. And Brett
Oh.
tried to tell him, the guy that runs Rivercliff, Brad, since you weren't in the convo, and Brett had a falling out.
I'm ashamed that Dennis had a great shot at that great spot at Nelson's Ledges. That was a wonderful spot. I've been there before.
Yeah.
I like going to Rising Park down here in Lancaster, but I hate going down there too much because I feel like there's a lot of people that go there and don't respect other people while they're there.
There's a they call it the French River. It's off of Meadville in Pennsylvania. That might be a good place to do some rock rolling.
Brad Maz is asking what you've been working on.
I just finished my Grasshopper 2, the normal one. I'm waiting for the body back from Adam. He's busy, so I don't know when I'll get it back. I do have the parts, the electronics I need for the Blackfoot. I still got 4 or 5 kits to do. I knew it was going to take years to get through all of them.
Years. It should
Yeah.
have only been a few months.
Maybe for you, not for me.
I still got to build Larry's truck, but I was waiting to see what electronics he wanted to put in it.
What truck is that?
A Pro, a SX10 Pro.
Oh,
Javier saw me helping Moose with his, and he's like, "You built a few of those now." I said, "Yep."
Those CN6s.
He's like, "Here you go."
The SCX sixes, and I'm surprised they haven't made a builder's model out of that one, builder's kit.
I think there's gonna be something coming for the SX6 soon. I get the feeling.
So it could be a roller and you build it.
No, not many people are making kits anymore. Vanquish makes like 2 kits, no, 3 kits now. The straight axle kit, stance, the builder's kit, and then the carbon. And then Axial makes 2 kits, the Pro and the base camp. Tamaya makes a bunch of kits, but your bigger companies just aren't, besides Tamaya, just aren't making many kits.
Kyosho makes
Cross
kits.
has Cross has kits, but they're leaning a lot more towards RTRs now.
But there's Kyosho makes kits, Techno makes kits, X-Ray makes kits.
Right, but the whole thing is they're going toward the RTR side now. One, it's cheaper and easier for them to get them out. Two, they're helping all the aftermarkets.
Right.
Yeah, but some people,
Maz asked to see your grasshopper.
Spot. So I put a.
What are we looking at?
the car on the speaker.
Oh, next to the box.
Next to the boxes, yes. You know what? I put some marine grease in the friction dampers in the back, and it actually showed some resistance. That's why I want one of those syringes to actually take some on the friction dampers and be able to just squirt grease in there and get some resistance out of it.
But it'll eventually work itself out.
And get full of baseball diamond dust.
Right? Then you'll be scoring the shafts up on them and got to replace them.
Kurt's getting everything for that swap meet.
Oh, he's going to a swap meet, huh?
Yeah.
Rid of some shit.
Gotta get the 10 out.
Did you break down your? Did you get ready to bring your broken 3D printer?
It's sitting right there.
He's just going to grab it by the plug and carry it.
Right.
Pretty much. Tie that motherfucker around the bumper and drag it there.
Hey, Kurt, Mass wants to know what you got for sale.
What I got for sale?
A
3D
lightly
printer.
used 3D printer.
Yeah.
Need some parts.
I sell a couple cars. I got a Traxxas Slash. That's kind of a dragster. You sell that. Some Spectrum motors, 8S or 6S motors, and ESCs. Got a couple of those I'm selling. Just a bunch of little odd end stuff.
The bigger scale stuff, Maz.
Yeah. That little car I built, the belt driven one. I didn't care for that one, so I'm gonna sell it. See what I can get for it.
What was that company's name? The belt driven.
Spears Spec One or something like that. The weird, some off brand from Amazon or Best Buy or whatever it was.
Believe it or not, some companies made belt driven 2-wheel trucks.
I didn't care for the belt driven.
Maz, I competed with Tony CC at, we just did like a little throw together course at Axial Fest. And I had my truck a little too wide because they set the gates right at like 6.5 to 7. So I changed to the spacers and we went back and competed later. And me and Tony tied for first. We're the only ones that made the whole run clean.
24 scale?
Yeah, on the XL chassis. It's doing really good now, man. I really like that chassis.
I wonder if any Maz design chassis won competitions.
Do what?
I wonder if Maz's stuff is won competitions where you guys go. It's 24 scales.
I've done real well with Maz's chassis and the competitions that I've done.
What's his name? The Exo driver.
Oh,
Johnny, that's a Exo chassis.
He runs 24s. He's got one of Maz's cheat codes.
He does have one, but on his 124, it's an Exo chassis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said with the cheat code, he's been crushing it.
Yeah, Johnny Ritter.
I bet you some what's the other one? The other company that people like a lot. Furry Tech.
Yep,
Furry
that's
Tech.
it. Yep, Johnny Ritter, Maz. Yeah, Johnny's been coming up from West Virginia and competing with us. Great guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy.
Any team would be lucky to have him representing them.
Has anybody done like you do with the comps? You have was it a buddies class?
We haven't done a
guys-
buddy comp since 2.5 years ago, Dennis. A year ago.
Been about a year.
I'm wondering if they're going to start doing that with 24 scale.
All they got to do is try it. We used a 12-inch rope. All they have to do is use a 6-inch rope.
They
I don't know how to measure.
they make winches for those size too, though.
Yeah.
God, I can't imagine how big they're probably like this.
Yeah, man. As we saw him all the way up by Dennis's house, well, up north.
Yeah, closer.
And then we saw him at Guru, and then we saw him last Sunday.
Yeah, I can't wait for the buddy one, man. That'll be good. He's doing 24 next weekend, right?
He said his next comp is 24. I don't know if that's next weekend or what.
I thought he was saying in a couple of weeks.
The buddy comps got to be more strategic to run.
No, it definitely is. And who you get randomly paired up with makes a big difference.
Sometimes you get the worst jerk, and sometimes you get the best guy.
But if you like Andrew, who was just super throttle happy and stuff, we ran a buddy comp and I was in the front and he was behind me. Him having to follow my driving style, he has progressed in our comps to where he's podiumed probably double what he used to, Dennis.
So he learned patience.
Yeah,
It helped.
He's got quite a few podium finishes now.
Well, it's just like the first time Dennis got mashed up with Jericho. Here's Dennis.
But Jericho's good.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Did he know that? He just thought, oh crap! Here's this. I'm with a young kid. This is.
I
gonna be
never
awful.
comped with Josh, Jericho, Joe, any of those guys before. And that day I went there just to go and hang out with them, and I got teamed up with Jericho. And we crushed the class. Crushed it.
They beat everybody by 60 points.
Your son is gifted, you would say, just like Aaron's son.
He can drive. Sometimes he gets a little. frustrated or aggressive.
Well, you expect that your son's not an adult yet. It's
Yeah.
the development of your brain that fixes that problem.
But I can't say that I wasn't frustrated with my winch not wanting to work
Well,
last
that would
Sunday.
frustrate anybody.
That was to me, that was bullshit.
It's my fault. I figured out what it was, is that the way the rope came out, like how it comes out the bumper on this one, where I went around the body and
Right.
pulled, it tightened here.
Oh,
So you
So
kind of
it
kinked it.
it wasn't kinked, it was just pulling the body in.
it was
Ah.
binding it.
It bounded up there instead of pulling back here. So Dennis has a bearing for me when I get it that I'm going to put on the back of the cage here so I can go over the top and then be able to pull the back of the truck by my class 2 has a little cage back here that I can use to pivot that way. Yeah, Chunky, we're still up. We ain't got nothing better to do right now.
Right. It's only Friday.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about running away, so I'll catch you guys later.
All right, John. See you later, bud.
We'll see
Hey,
you,
John.
John. Ugh.
Oh, of course, I hooked the winch on the shelf.
Oh, all right.
Hey, Kurt,
Yeah.
you've hung out with us till like 2 a.m. before once. I think it was not too long ago.
Once.
Yeah, but that's only like 11 o'clock for him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
I don't think I had to work the next day. That's why.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
but
don't
see,
have to
I-
work next day tomorrow.
Today's
Yeah,
not
but I
See,
gotta
Brad,
get
I
up
went
and-
around
I
the
still gotta
body.
get up and leave early in the morning, Brad.
Oh, for the swap meet.
Yeah, it's over an hour and a half away.
Where is north or south of you?
North, it's up in Livermore.
It went around the body out here, Brad. And then when
Oh.
it came around the back, it bound up.
So
Right
it cut
here.
into the body.
It didn't really catch the body. It just bound up on the bumper and then wrapping on the corner. Where
And that would-
now I'm going to put a bearing here. So I'll be able to go over the top and go around the bearing to pull the back end of the truck whichever way I want.
So you figured out the problem, and it was just that whole day was messed up because of it, wasn't it?
Well, I ran good inside. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. And I go outside and it put me over time, and it cost me a gate. So
Well,
that's 20 points. That's 20 points right there.
the outside you have longer distances to deal with too on the outside.
Outside was just had a couple harder gates. Like Chunky got frustrated on outside. Dennis had 2 gates on the outside that got him.
Whoa.
Outside just had some harder gates. And I was clean. I just needed to move over this much. And my winch bound up. So now I just wasted 2 minutes fighting the winch. Where if I would have just taken the gate or gone through, I wouldn't have caught the 10-point penalty at the end by 4 seconds. You had 6 minutes outside, and I finished at 6:04 in this class.
4 seconds.
But 4 seconds is 4 seconds. I mean, I wasn't going to argue it.
In
It was-
racing, 4 seconds is amazing a lot.
Yeah. But now I figured out a solution. Just put the bearing up here, and
How big is the bearing going to be? Regular, normal size of most cars?
Dennis just showed it.
I didn't see it. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it looks more like a pulley.
Yeah.
I made it at work.
It's just gonna sit right here and be able to, a pivot point where it can pull the truck.
It's 5/8 across, and it is a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah.
So it'll be plenty for him to be able to get his winch line in. And with the lip on the top, his winch cable won't slide up and come off of that. So it'll keep everything from down here. It'll just keep sliding it up and apply the pressure up here. So it'll just run smooth for him.
It also kind of looks like a little rim. It almost looks like a little tire rim.
Yeah.
What's that? Is it a millimeter hole for the screw?
3 millimeter.
3 millimeters?
3.
Yeah, because the M3 is 3. It's
Okay.
actually 2 point. Chunky's got the spec, but it's like 2.5, 2.8, somewhere in there. When you do an M3 thread.
I would assume you're going to grease it so it moves freely.
No, you just don't tighten the screw
Just
down.
don't crank it super tight.
Just give it so it's got a little movement to it, and that's it. Or I can take it back to work, and I can flush drill the center and press a bearing into it.
Is it aluminum or metal?
Aluminum.
I mean, aluminum.
Aluminum.
How would it take you to carve that out?
About 20 minutes at work on the lathe.
Honestly, Dennis, I shouldn't complain that I tied Joe for third. He just beat me by time, considering I just changed ESC and servo mount on this because I went behind the axle. And that's the first time I'd ran it since then.
Yeah, Chunk, it's actually a 1/8 bit that I use, which the M3 fits perfect through it.
I've used metal lathe machines. I made a hammer once out of one of those. Had a pattern handle that gave you a grip, and then you had to do a ball peen head for it and screw it onto that hand.
Yeah, Chunky has a lathe. He should just be making them.
Yeah,
Maz asked if it's magnet.
He should, if he's got a small enough lathe. I'd be buying a whole bunch of bar stock and doing them real quick.
They'll make your own lathe. All you gotta do is get you one of those belt sanders from
Harbor Freight.
Yep. I've had.
Oh, they're having a sale. They're
I've
having
had
a tent sale
for almost 7 years now, and the only thing I did was just got a platen and made it ceramic. Change the belts, keep it oiled. Don't run it at its full speed because you don't need it at full speed, and works great.
Is it magnesium or aluminum, Dennis?
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Brass. Yeah, could use brass.
Well, I'm looking at
you could use steel too, couldn't you?
Yeah, but steel.
It's harder to cut, heavy.
Yeah, brass is heavy enough, but it's at least softer.
Brass would work. It wouldn't wear out.
If you
still
made it,
though.
if you made it out of tungsten, it would ruin that bit for one use, wouldn't it?
Here we go. Now we're on tungsten.
Make it out of titanium.
Well, yeah, that would wear it out good too, wouldn't it?
It'd take you a minute to do that.
Got to buy some expensive tooling for titanium.
Yeah.
I heard aluminum is kind of expensive to work with too. I mean, in the sense of for one-to-one cars, dealing with aluminum.
150 aluminum, you can make a lot of shit with just a file and a.
Yes,
I just thought, sometimes you need some special tools with aluminum.
Oh God, now I got Chunky's gonna start making them, so you gotta keep a lookout for pictures.
I mean, you could sell those for what, a couple of dollars a piece,
$10 a piece.
$10 a piece, huh?
People will buy them.
Yep. Especially since TGH has been way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a
They're
I get-
buried in wheels right now.
Now, I look at it this way: you've got to find out how much aluminum costs per pound every now and then, and that could lessen or make it more expensive too.
No. Because when you buy the brown stock, you buy it by the foot. You don't buy it by the pound.
I don't even know what aluminum's going for. Last time it was 45 cents. The last time
We're just going to save up all our cans and we'll smelt our own.
that's a good idea. But you have to get rid of the impurities to get the color out of the metal.
Who cares if it's got color?
Who cares about the color? It's gonna get dirty anyway.
I've already started,
That-
see, right there.
Oh, you got aluminum.
Aluminum
Yeah.
cans back there.
Yeah. I've seen people get $16 for a few bags.
Dude, when I go in there, I get around $40 with this cast.
How many pounds?
I don't know. I think the plastic is around 20, and same with aluminum.
20 pounds will get you 40
Brad
bucks.
does love the magnesium, but he loves tungsten more, Matt.
I've learned more about tungsten. So tungsten's a cool metal.
Yeah, that's what this is.
You ring?
Yep.
What I have
Just don't smash it.
I got some tungsten for weight in one of my crawlers. I forgot which one it was in. I think it's my.
I mean, people like using the brass because it's cheaper. Tungsten would be more expensive.
Yeah, but you can freeze the tungsten and hit it with the hammer and it shatters.
You have to get real down low in temperature.
Yes, unobtainium is a great choice, Matt.
What metals actually resist cold best?
None. They're all fucking cold.
All right, guys, I'm done.
All right.
All right, Kurt.
All right,
Yeah, I
Kurt.
think I'm gonna
Tell us how much you made.
shut this down.
Tell us how much you sold and how much you made, man.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut it down. It's 1:45.
All right, man.
Thanks for
Derek.
stopping in, everybody.
Maz,
Yeah, thanks.
Chunky.
You look very different without your beard, though. I don't know what possessed you to cut it all off.
Chunky said titanium has the best cold deflection.
Okay.
See you, Dirk. Thanks everybody for stopping in.
Yeah.
Later,
I don't
guys.
know if Keith's live tomorrow, but Kurt will be live Sunday.